Welcome to the From the 108 podcast, starring the drunk uncles of White Sox Twitter. He's a Twitter-like whore, an Instagram thirst trap, and your grandma's guilty pleasure, BeefLoaf. A West Coast attitude in a decidedly Midwest body, MySoxSummer. And your host, he's sharing obscure music thoughts to give you time to hit the bathroom, Chorizy-E.
Thank you, Chorizy. Welcome to the From the 108 podcast. Get ready for some baseball, beer, and bullshit. And remember the drinking rules. If BeefLoaf calls himself a menace or talks about gilfs, you drink. If MySoxSummer says, listen, or starts to ramble, you drink. And if I talk music or say, here's the thing, you drink. And of course, you can make all of us drink for $1. Please.
Yeah, a lot more than 108. Let's go, baby.
But speaking of drinking, fellas, what are you drinking? Beef, what are you drinking?
Baby, I made myself a nice bucket of like kind of the bottom of my beer fridge. None of it's beer though. I have like all the off-brand high noon stuff that no one wants to drink. So I have the kiwi right now is what I'm hitting. I think there's a couple lemons in there. I got some old twisted teas. I got all kinds of junk in this thing. It's gonna be a night if we end up going to this game and it goes past midnight. It's gonna be a night for the BeefLoaf. I just gotta say that. But the first taste of the kiwi, underwhelming, as you might imagine.
I was hopeful. I like kiwi. I was hopeful.
It's a bad flavor. Lemon's a bad flavor. That's what I got in here. I had peach the other day, which isn't a bad flavor of high noon, but it's not a good one. It's not a good one. It's in the middle. It's a mediocre flavor, if you want.
Dude, peach tea Surfside's fucking delicious.
Peach tea Surfside's tremendous.
Those are delicious.
Peach high noons, not that great. The
not
peach
good,
high noon,
huh?
not that great. No, not at all.
Man, like who would have thought that a fruit, the kiwi, that resembles the scrotum of a monkey would not produce great mixed drinks?
I like kiwi though.
I'm shocked. Do you eat kiwis? Do you eat kiwis?
I ate a kiwi today.
Oh fuck. I don't know if I can handle this guy.
I need proof. I need proof for that.
Eating fucking kiwis. What the fuck is going on over here?
I'm trying to live.
Right?
I'm trying to stay alive, motherfucker.
I don't think
MySoxSummer, what are you drinking?
you know what I'm drinking. It's fucking Guinness time, baby.
Of course you're drinking
Guinness time. Let's try to split this G.
This is just chug the whole thing.
No, fucking didn't do it. I need to do three good solid drinks. That would have been fine. I didn't. No one fucking cares, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm drinking the Guinness. How you doing there, Chorizy? What are you drinking?
I'm doing good. I got I have a bunch of these Maplewoods from the variety pack left.
Nice.
So I've got a Son of Juice right now.
Those are good.
But Beef, to your point, man, if this game goes off, we're gonna be annihilated. Because, like, assuming they're still serving, assuming they're still serving,
well, even if they're not, we'll probably be just sitting there hammered with nothing to drink, just like
that's true.
Although we might leave, you never know. It might be compelled to leave. We'll see how it goes.
We don't even make it to the game. We just walk over to Cork.
I mean, that is a possibility.
Oh, it's nice and dry in here.
They might go to the last one when you guys were there to like midnight. I didn't go to that one. I never got off my couch. Yeah. And I even went to bed before that one ended. And I told you guys, like, I had the phone in my ear in my bed, and there was a misplay in the outfield that DJ was going nuts about. That fucking woke me up in the ninth inning when they ended up winning that game. But I didn't see like the last 4 innings of that one because I was asleep.
Beef, how you doing tonight, man? Beef,
how you doing tonight?
Wonderful, baby. I like this comment from Josh Tapper. He says, I hate rain delays, but was sad when I heard no podcast. I'll take this. Yeah, we're doing what we can.
Quick. Let's see if we can get them both. Let's see if we can make both happen.
Trying to sneak them both in. I'm doing fine. What I wanted to announce to the crowd here, I asked for a lot of feedback from you people about 108 stuff a couple weeks ago. And one of the things, someone reached out to me and said, Beef, you need to do call-in shows. Do a call-in show. So we're doing Rain Delay Theater tonight. We're going to be running this up until game time or until they say, fuck this game. We're not playing it probably. So if you want to join the stream to jump on for a question, now we're not going to let you stay forever. Chorizy will kick you out after your question's over, after we talk for a couple minutes. It would be a $5 super chat. And then if I don't know who you are on Twitter, make sure you put your Twitter handle in with this $5 super chat that you want to do the call-in. and I will send you the link via Twitter, and you'll be able to pop on here and ask a question. So $5 super chat, 4 call-ins if you wish to do so.
You have to know how to unmute your phone. If you don't know how to do that, don't even send us
we'll hang up on you.
I would say also you have to assume that Beef doesn't have your Twitter handle, because I've found that like recently some of you guys have been posting too many dick pics or something, and like you're unsearchable on Twitter. So I need you to put your handle in there to be safe.
If you're a known person, I'm sure I'll be able to find you. Right? Like most of the people I see in the comments here, I think I could find no problem. But you know, if we get one where I don't know who it is, just put the Twitter handle in there so I can find you and get the link out to you. So
I like that he said that, and he's definitely not gonna be able to find the first person. That's just not gonna happen. One
thing I don't know if you guys yeah, see, this is the type of shit that's going to happen. That's why I'm pretty sure I know most of the people, but it's a $5 super chat, asshole. I know you couldn't possibly part with $5, you cheap bastard. So I know that wasn't yours. So get lost. I saw this on Twitter yesterday, guys. I don't know if you saw this, but you know, age hits us all. I saw a friend of the show, Missy Carroll from Southside Behavior, trying to chug a Four Loko. Boys, that was sad. I hated to see that because I've seen the old days of when she could chug, and this was just a sad performance hanging over her sink, obviously because she thought she might vomit. She did not get the whole Four Loko down. She was out of breath. The burps were quality burps at the end of it, but like you just seen a fallen star, right? You've seen the last perform, you know, like at the end when Liberace was at the end or whatever, you know, Wayne Newton now performing.
I always think about the end of Liberace as the part I just couldn't take anymore.
Wayne Newton performing still this day, you know, like when they're just, the game is up, they're cooked. Yeah. And I felt bad about it. A star has fallen from that perch. So very, very sad to me.
Is there an option? You know, kind of like in the PGA, you know, they got like the senior tour, right? Is there like not what are those, like 24 ounce Four Locos? Is there like a smaller drink that she can move to and get right back in the group on the senior tour now that she's all like?
Do they have Four Loko stubbies? I probably don't think so. I don't know.
Like, I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like mini chugging, like you chug the little 7-ounce bombers, High Life.
We should do that. We should chug a Mickey's bomber. Those are
fucking horrible. Those are so horrible. And if they get a degree over ice cold, you taste it all.
It's a tough drink, huh?
It's not.
Was it like around Christmas we had some of those? I think one of my buddies brought those over for
I think that's right.
Christmas party
over to your place.
Man, sad I missed it.
They were great. They were great. I wish I could have saved some for you, MSS. You would have really enjoyed them.
Oh yeah, MSS is quite pussified lately. I know.
I just drinks Guinness now. He's just a Guinness guy. Guinness only.
You're I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say too much against you, but
you shouldn't, because I still get high as giraffe ball, so you should enjoy that.
No, you don't. No, because you were complaining the other night that you don't even take as many megs as Wally. That's you were like,
I don't.
Wally money actually takes more megs than you. He gets higher.
Yeah, he does. He's a 20 meg guy at least. Yeah, I am a 10. If I take 20, I'll fall asleep. And you guys are like, you gotta do the 200 meg thing with White Sox Dave, and I was like, what? You just want to see me sleep? And then you got to move me around like Weekend at Bernie's, you know?
I think this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I don't think you're worried. I don't think you're worried about sleeping. I think you're worried about what the 200 meg would let out of you, because you got very worried about what the mushrooms were going to let out of you.
Well, some shit is going to be coming out.
I'll just tell you, with the mushrooms, you never know how much of the active ingredient you're getting, like in that. So you could have 2 grams and you have like a gram that would be active ingredient, or you could have 2 grams of active ingredient. Like, you just don't know like how much it's going to be. And it could create a few things that is weird. I did sleep. I did sleep on Tuesday. I was very
Solo Sox fan says I start with a 25 gram.
I'm not good at
on like a training regimen.
That's right.
I'm trying.
Gonna build you up, Buttercup.
What the fuck?
I think I just like let myself go. You know, let myself like just enjoy it. And they're just like, this is fine. And I can only take like 5 to 10 mics.
HBIC says Nolan fucking Jones. Yeah, we'll get to the trades in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk
I think there's some obvious reasons for doing some of this stuff. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But I want to know how MySoxSummer's doing.
Oh shit. So kids have been out of school since last Friday, right? And so once they get out of school, it's like it's go time. Like I got to make sure that like I got to watch them 24/7. And then not only that, you got to entertain them. These kids need to be entertained. Like they can't just say, just chill there and do this. And they don't want that. They got to do stuff. So we've been doing everything under the sun. Went to the beach yesterday. Went to 31st Street Beach yesterday. It's fabulous over there. Got there at 11 o'clock. And then we were leaving at 3 right before that big storm came through and blew all of my shit into the street. We got home and we saw people walking to the beach while we were leaving. And I was like, what are these people doing? What are you doing? Do you not know that there's a bad storm coming? But today we had written down because it was supposed to rain today, and it is raining. We're going shopping and we were going to go watch a movie. And my daughters wanted to watch, one of my daughters wanted to watch the Michael Jackson movie. And I was like, I don't really know if we should go to a PG-13 movie with an 8-year-old. But you know, I'm there, parental guidance. Sure.
Parental guidance. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Yes. So then I'm like, okay, so how can I do something that I kind of want to do? So I'm like, we'll go watch the movie in Orland Park. Right. So then I can drop off some of this stuff that I need to donate. And then maybe we go inside a thrift store. You know, maybe we'll see. So we're like, okay, here we go. So we're getting there. I look up times for the movie. Michael Jackson movie don't start till 11 o'clock. And I'm like, this ain't going to work because we got to be back here by 3. So then we can, do some other stuff, which we didn't end up doing. No big deal. Whatever. We can't go there. But then the Mario movie is playing at 9:50 and it is like 8:20. And I say to the girls, hey, do you guys want to do something totally different than what we usually do and get ready really fast and leave in the car and go see this movie at 9:50? And they're like, yes. So I'm like, here we go. We're going. We drive, right? So we go down 57. We get hit 57. Then we got to go fucking hit 80 because where this Marcus Theater is, it's closer to Tinley than it actually is to Orland. So you go around the backside and come up, right? And I'm like, we're flying. We're cooking. We're doing great. This is just beautiful. So now we're going in there. We're coming up the street. We got plenty of time. Uh-oh. Lights are out. So it's just flashing reds. Holy shit. There is a backup of traffic. And I'm like, this is insane. So we get in the left lane because I'm like, I got to take a left at this next turn or this next stoplight. So I get in the left lane, cut up, get all the way up there, take a left, fucking wrong street. And it's like, oh, you're supposed to go up and go around another 8 minutes. I'm like, fuck that shit. I got to flip back around because I was only 3 minutes away. Go back up, flip around, come back. I'm not telling you, these people in Orland Park, so gracious. Let you turn. I turned left, and then I got to get in there, turn left. Everyone's waiting their turn. This never would have happened in Chicago. I'd be still sitting there right now with the lights flashing because Chicago people are not very good at waiting their turn. They just go.
That. The lights at Roosevelt go out like every fucking month. I've always like it's
not
fine.
I just had that happen this morning. No
people
problem.
Are not gracious. People aren't gracious as they
you're
are.
You're just trying to make it make sense that you drove an hour to see a movie
for
when
no
there's a
reason.
movie theater 15 minutes from here.
I'm just saying it's only 30 minutes. But so we finally get up there, get all the way to the movie theater. We got time. My youngest is like, am I going to be able to take a piss before we go in the movie? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can, but you better tell me what you want to eat because I'll go order your shit so you can go take a piss and then we'll get in there. We're going to watch all these previews. It's going to be a great day. Pull into the parking lot. It's kind of empty. Not shocking. It's not 10 o'clock in the morning. How many people are going to a movie before 10 o'clock in the morning? Not many, but there is a group or a car pulls in next to us with 2 girls dressed like Princess Peach. Then all this stuff going. I'm like, sure. Like, this is cool. So we all start walking up, and there's a woman that comes out from the theater and goes, sorry, guys, we don't have any power, so we can't watch a movie right now. And I'm like, what? And she's like, sorry, we the power's out, so we can't watch a movie. And my girls are bummed, but they're adapting. The two girls that are dressed like Princess Peach break out in howling cries, and we're like, no, like this has been the worst thing ever. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I was like, my oldest May Slay goes, Dad, I feel like crying too, but I'm not going to. Okay. And I was like, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for not doing that. So I'm going to be in 5th grade, for Christ's sake. You can take a little disappointment in your life, get used to it. And then we drove up to Kohl's and did a bunch of other shit. But like, oh God, I don't know.
5 thrift stores. There's a bunch of other shit.
No, we went and did shopping to places that they wanted to go to. We went to Old Navy. I bought them a bunch of stuff at Old Navy. It was a good time. But yeah, so no, we went there. But the whole point of the story is that we got rained out, or we didn't get rained out for the movie. The power wasn't out for the movie, but it was a good day. We had a good day. My oldest came to me and said, I had a really good day. Thanks for taking us out today, Dad. And I said, you're welcome. And I hope it continues tomorrow.
I did see the John Leguizamo Mario in theaters.
Why?
So
exceptionally bored.
I was exceptionally stoned. And
I was going to say it's drugs. It's drug related for sure.
It was me. Beef, think of my crew at like 15, right? And a few of us were like, oh man, we really liked Clerks. We should go see Mallrats. Assuming that Mallrats was just playing at every theater. Every theater would have Mallrats.
No.
So we go to Ford City.
Like
they of course do not have it. And we're like baked out of our minds. And we're like, well, we're seeing a fucking movie. And so we went and saw the Mario movie. It is a piece of shit. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But I saw it in the theater. So that's more, I could say more than MSS about seeing Mario shit in the theater.
So far.
So is this Mario movie just another Mario movie about the video game Mario? Or I was lost there with that part. I was like, what Mario?
These are like animated now
or something.
These are like animated.
Yeah, it's animated.
So it's not.
Yeah, there's no Captain Lou Albano in this.
Dennis
Loaf.
Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper's not the bad guy.
Oh man, they're missing out then. What the hell?
I know.
I want to go see that.
Great King Koopa.
We also had a very nice, delicious lunch with a bunch of old people at the Olive Garden today, because my girls were like, can we go to Olive Garden? I was like, absolutely, we can go to Olive Garden. They have all you can eat breadsticks. Funny fact.
Did you let them order anything other than the breadsticks and the soup?
All May Slay wants is the salad and the breadsticks. So I'm like, you do that. But the young one was like, can I have raviolis? And I said, you can. And then she hates them immediately. I'm like, you can order something. She's like, I wanted to order that, but I knew you'd say no. And I was like, it's all the same price. Why would I say no? Let's just order what you want. Just do what you want. But if you get the lunch, so like the lunch thing is soup, salad, breadsticks, all you can eat, $11.99. You can get an entree for $1 more. Like, so you could get eggplant parm, like I did. All you can eat.
I would not trust.
All you can do whatever.
I would not trust the food that's priced like that.
So good. It was so good.
We'll
see how it works out later. But they also give you a side of pasta and stuff.
Vouching for the Olive Garden here, baby.
This is unbelievable.
My daughter, who does not want to eat anything from Olive Garden really, other than the salad, we got her an entree that we kept and we'll have at some other time. It was very nice. It was a very nice day at the Olive Garden, folks. And my server was very lovely. Cool. We had a $40 tab. He kept hooking the girls up with free drinks and stuff. I gave that motherfucker a $20 tip. I gave him a 50% tip. I was fucking so proud of myself.
Oh man, it's not tipping he believes in, Chorizy. It's over tipping.
I over tipped at the Olive
like Todd
Garden.
Wilkinson.
It was a $60 lunch, and I'm like, you know what? This is totally fine. So, how you doing, Chorizy?
Let's get this drink here real quick from our guy, Aloha, Mr. Andy. Says, MSS was pocketing breadsticks.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers.
I had 3 of them. They gave us a bag to fucking put them in. I didn't have to put them in my pocket. He's like, take these home with you. He's like, bring you some more. I'm like, yes.
MSS does seem like the guy who would get all the rolls, like the old ladies when they steal all the rolls.
How much butter? How much butter you bring home?
What? Okay, let me ask
you. The jellies too. You get those fucking jellies and the crackers too in the bag.
What do you think they're gonna do with them rolls when we leave that table? They're throwing those rolls away. Why can't we take them home?
Someone know.
I love it.
They're throwing them away.
I was just saying. I thought you were going to do it. I thought you would do that.
It's part of your motif. It's beautiful.
He told us. He's like, "Can I bring you some more salad? Can I get you some more salad?" I was like, "She ain't gonna eat anymore." He's like, "I can still bring it. You take it home with you." And I was like, "No, let's not get crazy here. Let's not get crazy. Okay, appreciate it, but let's not get crazy."
You up, baby.
All right. What about you, Chorizy? How you doing tonight? my friend.
I'm doing great. I'm doing fucking great, man. I was watching this show the other day because I got a little time on my hand. I was watching this show.
What show to do?
And it's like this hazardous history show. It's with like Henry Winkler hosts it. It's just like they go through all these things that we've had, like toys and different shit like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That were terrible ideas, right? Like chemistry sets that had like, yeah, exactly. Like bag of glass, bag of sulfuric acid. And they're talking about like the karate craze of like the 70s, you know, and into the 80s. And they're talking about like kids having like throwing stars and shit. And Beef, I remember some of this too, right? Yep. But they brought up this dude that I was not familiar with, but I was surprised to find out is from Chicago. In fact, is from Beverly. And his name's Count Dante. Are you familiar with Count Dante at all? So MSS, I would love you to do a story time about this guy, but let me just give you the cliff notes of this motherfucker. So
I see him.
Born. I'll give you a picture of him real quick here. This is Count Dante. This guy's
give me a break.
this motherfucker's real guy. Born 1939 in an Irish American family in Beverly. His dad's like a doctor. Goes to the army, learns a lot about hand-to-hand combat, comes back, decides he's going to get into karate, and like start getting really into martial arts. And he's like quickly becomes a black belt, quickly becomes a sensei, and he starts opening up these like dojos, right? But he also writes, and I'm gonna want to get the name of this right. His instructional booklet, which was mail order through comic books, and it was World's Deadliest Fighting Secrets. And apparently there's like pictures and stuff to go along with this, and they did videos too. But he's just like his assistant that he's got, he's like just raking his face with the with his hand, like this is how you pull someone's eye out, this is how you rip someone's genitals off, like all this fucking wild shit. And he starts kind of getting into it with like other dojos and stuff, and it ends up there's this big dojo war between him and this other dojo, and a dude dies in this fight. Like someone gets speared in the neck, and somehow no one goes to jail. Like no one goes to jail from this. And the guy that was his attorney, he's like a mob lawyer. And so then like he gets kind of hooked in with the mob, and like he was wanted for some heist, and then like just died. It's like, but I saw this picture of this dude, and I was like, what the fuck is this Count Dante thing? And he apparently tried to say that his family's actually Spanish and not Irish, which everybody's like, that is total bullshit. He changed his name legally to Count Dante. All this is a whole fucking crazy fucking story. And it's like, and like all this shit happens, and I'm like reading about it, and I'm like, I wonder if this guy's still alive. Nope, died at 36.
Yep.
Like I was like, what? He did all this in like 10 years? This is fucking insane. So yeah, MSS, it's worth looking into. But I was wondering, like, if I didn't know, like, does everybody know about this guy and I don't? I'm like last to the party, but like somehow this has slipped by all of us apparently.
Yeah, no, I never heard of this guy. And his name, his original name, his parental name is John Timothy Keehan. So yeah, that's definitely Spanish. His full name is Count Juan Rafael Dante. I like that he like cut the facial hair into like make him look more Spanish.
Little curl, that little thing there.
Spanish guys do. I mean, that's what I've noticed anyway. You know. So.
Tracy, how dare you come to this show? You are into the weirdest fucking shit. This shit is out further than all the weird shit you're into, and you ask MSS and I if we've heard of this fucking ass.
Well, because he's from Chicago.
Of course we have not heard of this guy.
Because he's from Chicago. So I didn't know. Like,
I ran into him last week. He went
to Carton. Well, he's dead.
He died at 36. Yeah, exactly. He died before we were born.
We died before we were born.
But he's a Carton.
He knows the touch of death.
He's a Carton.
He knows the touch of death.
His number was retired. That's why I should have noticed it.
His black belt was retired. We got to get Sammy P on here. I'm sure Sammy P knows about it.
Oh yeah.
Like, I used to drink beers in his garage where he hung himself. Actually died of a bleeding ulcer.
Yeah, bleeding ulcer. Yeah.
One of the best ways to die in your sleep from a bleeding ulcer.
From the stress of doing tons of drugs and alcohol and probably about to go to jail.
Yep.
Boys, the game has been banged from what I could tell here.
Oh,
yeah. The announcement just saw the press release. I think there's a tweet saying that it's postponed till Thursday, August 20th. So,
oh my God, it's my birthday. That's my birthday.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Save those tickets.
49th birthday MSS.
Yeah, 49.
Yeah, that's right.
You outlived Count Dante by 13 years at that point.
I did.
And you knew about it, but you didn't want to admit it to Chorizy, all right?
Oh, shit.
And Soul Glow Sox fan brings this up. It says they retired his cape. I should have brought that up. When he changed his name to Count Dante, he started wearing a cape. I can't believe I fucking missed that detail.
He started wearing a cape?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Like new facial hair. He started wearing a cape. It was a whole character that he was doing.
Oh my God.
I was like, listen, I was like listening to the thing on the show, and then I was watching a little like thing on him, and I was like, this guy is basically the fucking guy from Karate Kid. So I'm like, I kind of wonder if they based that character on him.
What is his name? What's his name in Karate Kid?
John Kreese, right?
That's right.
That's right.
John Kreese.
It makes sense. John Kreese was trying to look Spanish and all those things I saw. You know, he had the sleeveless uniforms. I mean,
the blonde hair.
Absolutely,
He's really pulling it off. Yeah.
He top us every day. Like
he's listening to flamenco music. He had that hat with those little things those little bees that come down. Bullfighter.
I remember all that. Yeah.
MSS, you
remember that? Actually, I do. And I was like, I got to do this. I better get the fucking thing up. And I did. Here it is. Yeah, I got that. Just drove by there today. Good people of Orland Park are awesome. Ready to hit the road for the next homestand? Whether you're cruising down the Dan Ryan or heading out for a weekend series, Mazda of Orland Park is your home base for a winning drive. Just like a perfectly executed 643 double play, Mazda combines precision, style, and performance. From the versatile CX-5 to the sleek Mazda 3, we've got the roster depth to get you to 35th and Shields in style. Mazda of Orland Park makes the buying process quick and easy so you can spend less time at the dealership and more time watching Braden Montgomery crush the shit out of the ball on 35th and Shields. Visit Mazda of Orland Park at 8910 West 159th Street, Orland Park. Schedule a test drive online or by calling 708-444-3200 and check out the current selection of Mazdas on MazdaofOrlandPark.com. Mazda of Orland Park, driving Sox fans forward all season long.
Baby, beautiful. MSS, we got to get out there. We got to get out there. I want to test drive some Mazdas. You know, it might be time for a new.
I'm ready.
Mazda, you know, I want to go check out what they got. So I'll hit you up.
Once these kids get
right out there,
crazy, it's back to me having my life back. Right? Like no more Olive Garden. I can go to a Mexican.
Oh, we can't go to Olive Garden?
No, we can't.
You're not included in the Olive Garden. You're not an Italian.
You want to go to
only the Italians can go to Olive Garden.
He wants to take me to a nice Mexican place like Chipotle.
No.
Time for some White Sox talk, boys. Some White Sox talk is on the agenda here. There's been some trades. And now, Beef, I want to talk to you a little bit about this because on the Ajou, you talked to James Fox about the international. Was it James or was it Ian? I can't remember.
I always talk to James about international signings and pool money and all that stuff.
And it was about the change in guard of the international team. Yeah. And one of the things he was saying was like, because these relationships take so long to build, and you're trying to sign these guys when they're very young, that this year, because we're seeing that like the turnover this year and probably even into next, you're not going to see them be able to spend all of the international pool money that they have. And it seems like that is the case. And it seems like Chris Getz, rather than just handing it back like our previous GMs would do, is actually trying to make some use of it. And so I think we've seen two moves today that we'll talk about. The first one I think is the bigger move, which is they traded Derek Hill and international pool money for Dylan Campbell and Jose Colmenares. And so this was something that had to kind of happen. I wrote a blog about this. You can all drink. There's the outfield chaos was coming to a head because with Pereira coming back, and with the only guys with options being good, you kind of ran out of who you could get rid of, right? Like you can't send anyone down.
Yep.
So now you've got to DFA somebody, and when you go through it, Luis Angel Acuna.
Yep.
We talked about it last week. He's valuable to this team for the position flexibility, for the base running abilities, like all that works for that. So you're not going to get rid of him. So it comes down to Derek Hill being let go. If I'm blogging about this guy being let go, he is being let go, right? Like the world knows that this is a guy that's going to be let go. And Getz was able to trade him, which I was impressed by. Now, the return we'll talk about now, but like, Beef, what do you think about just the ability to unload the guy when everybody should know, like, this guy's going to be available on waivers any day?
I mean, I think it lends itself to Getz's general ability, since he took over as GM, to have relationships across the league and be able to make his player pool a little more liquid, and that he can trade a guy and get something back in return for this. Find a team that he has a relationship with that could use Derek Hill. The Phillies have had a bunch of injuries in the outfield. They could use just a solid defender. They've always kind of been a little light, kind of up the middle in the outfield there. They even Brandon Marsh has moved to left field at this point. They were playing, I forget the kid's name, but he was a younger kid who was defense first player, but not much bat. And so you can see kind of where Derek Hill would fit into the outfield mix with the Phillies. But I think it's just like a sign of how locked in Getz is with having conversations across teams to find fits like this. And Chorizy, you mentioned utilizing the international pool money, the spending capacity. It's not real cash. Someone gets to spend money based on this, but the Sox aren't sending shit over to the other team. I mean, it's in the old days with Hahn, they would send it to pay off Nate Jones's, contract or whatever the fuck. Remember when Nate Jones's arm was wrecked and they were like, let's just get rid of Nate Jones. We'll send $1.5 million of international money with you so you can go buy some good prospects. So we don't have to pay his buyout or whatever the fuck. That was the weird shit they would do back then. This was
also years they just gave it back, right?
There were years they spent full, but there was years, some years they didn't spell, but more obnoxious stuff was like that. It was like, here, can you just pay for this thing? And 200K is just a pot sweetener. I mean, that's not a lot, but you figure if they're still looking at players this late, most of the signings happen in and around Jan 15th, and so when you get to this stage right now, they're looking to pick off maybe some players that were injured. Or later, older players that they want to just knock out before the next one starts, so they could save their pool money for some bigger spots there. So, very, very nice of him to be able to turn into something. What he turned it into was kind of warm bodies, though, Chorizy. If we're being honest with him, right? I mean, that's what.
Yeah. So if you look at Dylan Campbell, I mean, the story of Dylan Campbell is a lot more interesting than the actual player, right? Like he's a two-sport athlete in high school. The Bo Jackson of Houston, right? And he's like, I was watching a thing where he's getting interviewed, and he had 7 touchdowns in one game. Really blew fucking Al Bundy out of the water. But then chose baseball because he was better at baseball. There's some future there, right? And so goes to Texas. You start to look deeper into this player. You start looking at what he's become. It feels a lot like right-handed Dominic Fletcher, right? Like there's a power profile. Will it translate to the pros? There's a hit tool, but there's a lot of strikeouts. There's an outfield profile where he could play center, but he's probably more of a right fielder, and he's got the arm for right field because he came from the infield. Like, so there's like, it's just feels a lot like that, where it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not counting on this guy to play any major league innings, but if the power realizes itself in the upper levels of the minor leagues. If he could get the strikeouts down, he's a fringe guy. He's a quad A guy that you could use, and that's fine because you brought up all of your good outfielders already. So you need to backfill a little bit. You need to have some of that.
Yeah.
Well, Colmenares is a he's in high A and he's 24. So it's really kind of like, well, we had to bring up Jacob Gonzalez. Our shortstops are getting a little thin until the draft. let's put a reasonable glove behind our pitchers that we're trying to develop.
The Phillies said you can have one more guy out of this pool of 6 guys, and they're like, "All right, that's probably the best one. Middle infielder, we're done. The trade's done. That's how it is." But you mentioned the outfielder, Don Campbell, Chorizy. There's nothing wrong with stacking bodies, especially if you believe in your development program, right? They're not all going to hit, but kind of what they did with the outfield chaos in the main, they're do some more outfield chaos in the minors and stack up these guys. You don't have anyone in those spots, really, right? Who are the outfield prospects the White Sox have? Well, they just promoted one of them, and he started off great the first 2 games. Behind him, Samuel Zavala, and then there's a long way to look back to see anything at all. So why not throw a guy in there and give him a shot? Like I kind of like the trade from that perspective. Just like, let's just try some shit. Let's take a gamble here.
Let's get this drink real quick. Pedro Velasco says, way to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. Hydrate, boys. All right. Cheers, man.
We're hydrating right now, my friend. Thank you, though.
And another one from Pedro. He says, shout out to MSS for filling out the extra stuff.
Oh,
yeah, cheers, MSS. Great job. Great job with
legend.
I
when it comes to
have not seen who got the Golson ball. I'm waiting for them to post.
They haven't done it, and I'll say this: I don't even know who it is. I just know that I was like, this is the person that I was like, I feel like this will be good for this person. And so I give out a lot of good stuff. There also is a game, not game used, but a Tim Anderson mask from COVID out there that hasn't come up. The Ronaldo Lopez has been tweeted. Somebody tweeted that the Ronaldo Lopez mask by Foco. The Tim Anderson one has not made it out there yet. So that's
they weren't sure if that was a face mask or something covered something else. So it's good to know that it was the face.
Listen,
so I appreciate that.
Raylo's much bigger than that. Let me tell you. Okay.
Hello, I didn't know.
His BDE is off the charts too, like mine. The BDE off the charts. We know. Okay?
Real recognize real when it comes to that, right?
Hell yeah.
Just a reminder to the listening audience: if you want to join the stream, $5 super chat. No one's going to do it, Chorizy. No one is going to do it. I realize that.
Hey,
I told you a lot of people watching it. I was like, no, they're too scared. They're not going to do it. So.
Did we miss one?
Drink. Yeah, Aloha did a second one.
And Aloha, Mr. Hand says, MSS turned down free stuff, please.
I did.
Cheers.
Hey, I'm trying to keep that salad nice and coming for everybody else. All right.
Now, speaking of outfield and filling in the outfield, Nolan Jones was the next move. $250,000. This is $250,000 straight. This is nothing. This is getting a guy for absolutely nothing. Again, a guy you're just going to stick in AAA. I mean, he was once a prospect, right, Beef?
Yeah, like 5 years ago, he was a guy. Like we were looking at. Oh, look at on the 2022 list. He was a top 100 prospect.
He was.
Think about how long ago that is.
God, he has an absolute cannon. Like if you look up his defensive metrics when he was in the pros, the advanced metrics, like not a good outfielder, but he has a cannon, so it kind of helps him out a little bit. He was a big on base percentage guy until he wasn't. And he looks like a guy. He looks like a guy who's. It's kind of like. Remember when we were like, oh man, Gavin Sheets looks like he should hit a lot more home runs than he should. Nolan Jones is like that. You look at him, he's like, oh, this guy can knock the shit out of the ball. 4 home runs. Oh, fuck. So, but again, these you're just putting together competent baseball players in case, I shouldn't say in case, when Everson Pereira gets hurt and you need to bring someone up.
It's not even that, Chorizy. They're not saying, oh, this is the next guy in waiting, and we're obviously going to bring him up. They're taking a huge flyers on these guys.
It's like, think about, you're filling out a movie cast. These are the extras.
Maybe one of these guys could turn into something. Probably they won't. The other thing we should be fair to mention, as Tracy mentioned up front, with the international pool money, yeah, they may be not able to spend it. But it is better to spend it internationally than it is to do the shit they're doing right now. This is, they realized they got to a point where they couldn't use it. It's better used on young Dominicans, young Venezuelans, or whatever, because the return on that money, generally, historically, is something like 6 or 7x in value. So you generally want to spend it that way, not on 28-year-old Nolan Jones, who's probably out of the majors after this year if they can't figure out something, you know?
Yeah, if there's like, you know, what was it, about 450,000, right? Like, you could have got like one of these 300K kids, but they just probably didn't have that relationship set up yet to get any of these guys. So the guys that they are probably available to them right now, they probably figure they could watch develop for a year and then see what happens with these guys and still get them fairly cheap. So I think it's a circumstance that they're in that they're making the best of. This is not the best use of the money. That's right. It's the best way to say it.
All right, someone is finally calling my bluff. Aloha, Mr. Hand says, here you go. So I sent him a link.
Okay.
So we'll see when he joins up on the show. And I think we have one more drink up in here.
Yeah, I see.
From,
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead. You get it. No, you get it.
Yeah, Pedro says, MSS putting in that work. We appreciate that. Cheers, Pedro.
Pedro, bless you.
We should do a drink for the Mr. Hand.
Oh, there's no question. We got to do a drink for Mr. Hand.
Kind of helps me out, too, because I get rid of some stuff out of my house. It's nice.
Still owe the thing about some of them bobbleheads. I still owe for top commenters on our shorts on YouTube. So gotta get those out the door.
Everyone drink, because I said listen, but like I'm shocked you were a big talker about sending stuff out to people and then just not doing it. So I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked.
It's been been a tough couple months for the BeefLoaf.
It's okay. I like what you're doing. You should just give it to me and tell me to ship it, and I'll take care of it. Okay?
No. I got to get the inertia myself and do it. You know, that's
okay. I will do it for you. I'm trying to be a bud.
I don't want to.
If I need somebody to do some tax numbers for me, I tell you to do it.
I do want a little bit of your opinion on these trades, because you are a big fresh talent guy. How do you feel about them bringing in a little bit of the washed up old talent of the minor leagues? You didn't get anyone under 24 years old in this.
So I looked up that guy that you're talking about, Nolan Jones, right? I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, Cleveland Indians. That's good. That's good pedigree, right? His best year, he was with the Rockies. No, he got drafted by the Cleveland Indians. So like they can spot talent. But no, I'm not overwhelmed by anything. But if there's anyone and any team full of good vibes and make you excited to play baseball again, it's this fucking White Sox team. So maybe he's finally gonna flip the corner, right, around the corner here and go do something. So I don't really fucking care. I like the way things are going right now. Let's do this. I am
if they unlock his power. I mean, we should all, we should send Ryan Fuller over to 30th and low for some favors. But
that's true. Or Showman, or you get Derek Showman. Like he'd be
Showman won't meet Nolan Jones.
Not yet. That's true.
Maybe
that
ever.
True. You're right. You're right. That's okay. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
Let's get it.
I am gonna miss the walk up music for Hill, because it was Kanye West, Chicago, even though he was born in Des Moines and grew up in Sacramento. I don't understand. I said this the other night while high. I said they should put the people's hometowns up there, not where they were born, because that motherfucker did not spend a minute in Des Moines, Iowa. Like he was gone.
Let me ask a question to our audience, because I know there's some people from Iowa here. How do you feel about the fact that we had a couple people from Iowa?
We do
on the team, and they got rid of one.
Yep.
Let's get this drink from Pedro. He says it's just a super sticker. Cheers.
Thank you, Pedro. Bless you.
And then he dropped
he dropped 10. So
there we go.
I mean, you can send him a link.
I'll send him the link. Pedro,
we'll see who shows up first. Cheers.
Link will be sent shortly.
Hey, Brian, you said this 6 times, buddy. The game got canceled. The game is canceled and it's been rescheduled. He's like, y'all ain't going to the game? He's like, no, there's no game to go to. So, Brian, just so you know, the game is canceled. don't go over there. And if you're there,
August 20th,
enjoy yourself.
August
20th. They changed it to my birthday, so it's just gonna be me, and I'm gonna invite 35,000 of my closest friends, and then we'll be good to go.
Can't wait.
That's gonna be the game.
No, Mrs. Beef, they got rid of one of the guys. They
got rid of Derek Hill. They said,
Derek Hill's
guy, get the fuck out of here.
They said we could only have one Iowan.
And she's gonna be like, well,
to both.
Shit.
We'll see who shows up first, Pedro or Aloha, Mr. Ham. See which one shows. But
all right, Beef, I'll give you throw a topic at us.
I got one for you guys. I asked
some bullshit.
Some bullshit. I asked the big homie Ken W.O. about this, and Ozzie Guillen had some comments about Colson Montgomery. Did you guys hear that, or at least get the gist of what he said about him? What do you think about Ozzie kind of speaking out against the star shortstop?
Go ahead, MSS.
I think what he's doing is he's just trying to motivate this guy, and he's trying to like just be that. Everyone's telling him kissing his ass. He probably thinks everyone's kissing his ass. I gotta be the guy to come in there and just tell him like, listen, you just buckle down a little bit more. It's gonna be even better. And I don't know if it's great. It doesn't play well to noise, but that's what makes Ozzie like different and unique and interesting, right? Because he thinks of things in a different way. So that's how I look at it.
I think there's an old guard of baseball that refuses to accept how baseball's played now. And it's I get where they're coming from. They grew up watching baseball a certain way. They like the way that game's played. But I think we figured out how to maximize the amount of wins you get by playing a certain way. And Colson Montgomery plays that way. Colson Montgomery can change a game in a swing. And now I don't think he's fully refined his game. I think he has more strikeouts than he probably wants to have. I think there's at bats when he doesn't look great up there. But he's very young. He's not even a full year of games yet. And so you have to he's almost there, but you have to recognize that this is a guy learning the game. And I think there's somewhere in between Ozzie just really not liking the game being played like this and Ozzie wanting to give some tough love to a kid that I think that he feels would need it. And so I don't know exactly where that balance lies, but I do think at the end of the day, Colson Montgomery is a star player. And I think as long as he stays healthy, we're going to really enjoy him, even if he strikes out 200 fucking times a year.
Yeah.
Sorry. When he strikes out 200 times a year. Because he's going to have 30 home runs to go with that and play an excellent shortstop.
He does play an excellent shortstop.
Here's what you guys kind of both just said. MSS pretty much was his only point, and Chorizo, you brought it in there too, was like, you think he's like trying to motivate him or give him tough love. He's not involved in his development in any way, shape, or form. He's not part of the coaching staff. He's not part of management. He's a talking head on TV. Yes, he may have.
Oh
no.
The storm got
like that's what
he was making
like what he's gonna
making a big point too. Fuck.
All right. He's not.
You got me back.
Staff. He's not part.
Yes, we got you back.
He's not. Yeah, he's not in the coaching staff. He's not part of management. He's not involved in his fucking development in any way, shape, or form. He may have a conversation with him, but that doesn't, he can't motivate him. He's not part of any of the thing that would be involved with that. What I see here is, I agree with you, Chorizy. I think it's an aesthetic thing in that he was a squatty shortstop that made a lot of contact that almost never struck out. And he was a slick glove man. And that guy is not exactly like he is. And so he's going to nitpick.
Yeah.
I'm comparing myself to that. That guy do worse than I did. I'm going to make sure I bring up those points. And I'm not saying there's a level of jealousy to it. There might be. There's a level of competition, right? They're both top shortstops. Ozzie more for his glove, but, and so I think I see a little more of that going on there with regards to what the commentary is.
Can I ask you a question to that point then, Beef?
Yeah.
Do you think behind the scenes, Garfine's needling him about this shit? Oh man,
Could be.
Ozzy, he's playing defense like you are, but he could also hit huge home runs. What do you think about that? And then they go on air right after that. Chuck winds him up. I mean, Chuck. I love Chuck.
I wouldn't doubt.
I mean, I love Ozzy.
Yeah.
The fact that I didn't hug Ozzy when we were on that cruise shows the restraint that I could have even after 45 Maker's Mark. But
that's maturity.
Those are so good.
I fucking love Ozzy so much.
Top shelf.
I think I was on that Long Gone podcast and I was like, bro, Ozzy is number one Sox player of all time for me, even though, I lived through Frank Thomas. But I do think Chuck is very smart about his job. Chuck does a great job at what he does. I think he's winding him up. I think he's getting him going and telling him, "Oh man, Ozzy, this guy, he's going to eclipse you." And then Ozzy gets right before they go on, like 2 seconds before they go on. The kind of shit I would do to MSS.
Yes. I think Chorizy, you've hit on something there too, and it really doesn't take much probably to get Ozzy going. I don't even have to try that hard, and it probably would happen. Like that. He talked the entire cruise when we were out there. Like he just kept going and going and going. And it was well worth it. Like if you're paying per month, like per dollar or something, it was good. But the aesthetic thing is interesting too, because it's a different look of baseball. And I can see it. I see that whole thing. Like you're like, well, if you just did these little things, but man, I really hope. Oh, here we go.
MSS. How was this one? This is the little pulpy.
It was good. It was good.
Double dry hop.
It was good. I liked it.
All right. I see someone has joined. I'm going to let them in. Probably for only 30 to 40 seconds.
Oh, man.
Aloha, Mr. Hand.
Oh, Jesus.
How are you, my friend?
Hey, fellas.
What do you got there? What are you drinking?
Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, I saw some
real
people.
American.
Hey, I saw some people chugging earlier. Amateurs. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that I feel seen though. I feel seen. Hey, did you? It took you a while to get onto the stream. Did you have to go put a shirt on? Because I just imagine you walking around shirtless in your own house.
And pantless too.
Hello.
Still pantless.
I was gonna say we can't tell,
No, I was having some Wi-Fi issues.
Oh,
because of the weather.
As we all are.
Yes, exactly. But no, I was up for the challenge, so here you go.
There you go.
Love it. I love it. Let's go.
And like I said, amateurs.
Oh, what do you think about Ozzy capping down on Colson?
Whatever.
All right,
You got a bitch.
You got a question for us, Mr. Hand, or you just want to chug Buffalo Trace to show off to the kids?
I really don't have any questions. I just I heard your feedback on the Nolan Jones deal and the Derek Hill trade as well, which I find very interesting. I don't think they're done. I think there's something else coming.
No, they got
coming. What's that?
I think they got a lot more coming.
Oh yeah. I think they will be active at the deadline for the positive, meaning adding, not subtracting. And and I do have to do a little humble brag to my guy Beef. Yes, you, because remember, you were the one making fun of me when I told you the floor was mid-70s.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm already down bad. All right, I put the bet back out there today.
Yeah,
just so people could slaughter me one more time because a friend came through the section yesterday and they bust my chops about it. And I said I might tweet about that, and they're like, "Good. I hope you don't hide behind it." I'm like, I would never hide away from some shit I did. No. So I put it out there.
Right.
I let them massacre me. Yeah, it's not even, man. It's just such a bad bet under 60.
Because you
mentioned that there's more to come. There could be more to come.
Right.
I like that because I think one of the things Beef and I were talking about off camera was do the Derek Hill trade, you clear a 40-man spot.
Yes.
So if they do want to bring up Hagen Smith this weekend, which is supposedly being considered according
Saturday.
to Bob Nightingale.
Saturday.
Right. That's the rumor right now. You have that open spot. You can add him. Now, you do eventually have to add Kyle Teal back, though. So there may be another move that's
by Edgar.
Sorry about
by Edgar, by Drew.
No, but you got to clear a 40-man spot, though. Yeah. That'll be the
by Drew.
So you got to figure out somebody else too.
By Drew. Look at the numbers for both Edgar and Drew. Bye, Drew. I know.
Him, though.
I know MSS is hurt because his fellow Paisan might be, taking a leave. But that it's going to be one or the other, and I think they're going to stick with Edgar just because of the youth.
Yeah, I mean,
that Paisan, or is it the oldest Paisan?
Who's older? Yeah, who's older, Drew or Benny?
Oh, Benny.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So he's not the oldest Paisan, but
no. On the team.
But that's who I was referring to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if they could find someone to take Benny's money, I think they'd be all over it. I think, me personally, if I could find someone to take Benny's money, and I know, Lex Lopez will be like sending me text messages screaming at me about wanting to get rid of Benny, but that is the move I would make because in all honesty, Benny doesn't fit where this team is going. He really doesn't, and it would make perfect sense, but that contract is a hindrance.
Yeah. I think you could just dump him, but I think there's the hindrance is that they're still counting on some of those home runs.
They need I was going to say they're still
on some of that hitting.
Yeah,
the hindrance is the money. I don't think they want to take that big of a bite.
Oh, they'd eat that shit in a second if he was terrible, but they still need him to be. They still need him to be good enough,
especially while Mune's out. They use the bat.
That's the thing. But also, I motivated him. I told him you can't have the flag until you hit 5 home runs. He's at 6 home runs right now, so I did it.
Yeah, and you still didn't wave the flag yesterday, fucker. We had to go. Hey, Benny's up. Wave the flag. Oh,
I draped myself in the Italian flag on Monday for Benny.
Yes,
right?
I got in trouble.
Yes, you did
because you were getting yelled at. I was just helping out on us. But aloha, Mr. Aid. You came in here. You wanted to chat, but you didn't bring a topic. So I got a topic for you.
Okay, go for it.
You got to kick one person out of the section that sits regularly in the section. You got to kick one person out. It can't be Gabriel because I will fight to death for Gabriel.
One person who sits regularly in the section. Well, it won't be Wally, even though it should be, but it won't be Wally because there's so much entertainment value with Wally. Yeah, I mean, him whining about his guy being gone, Rico, and it's like everyone's going, "Who the fuck is Rico?"
I gotta disagree. Wally's entertainment value the last 2 seasons have been very low. I mean. He's the most underwhelming.
You just don't like that he doesn't drink as much anymore. That
he doesn't do anything. He sits there and sleeps, or he's eating.
Well, that's
and every time I turn around, I got new food. Like I'm there to watch him fucking eat.
You know that motherfucker's a slug. He doesn't get up to go walk and get nothing, and he just gets food.
We know Pat Bertoletti. We know Pat Bertoletti. There's not a more entertaining eater in Chicago than Pat Bertoletti. True. We don't need to watch Wally eat.
No, that's true. I just think it's fun to see him get food, acquire food. You're like, how did you get that? So,
it's not really.
Or run up the stairs faster than anyone ever moved after a fucking wannabe porn star.
Well,
that was the last time he was entertaining.
Understandable.
That was the last time he was entertaining.
That was like 4 years ago too. That was
was it that long ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh fuck!
Boot
his ass out then. Fuck him.
Okay, see you, Wally.
Fuck him. Get him out.
We sold it.
At least but
Dog Wally, very disappointing.
But I will say this: my eardrums are much appreciative of him being mellow Wally instead of drunk Wally.
That's true.
It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
Yes. Because I think he did impact my hearing, screaming into my ears all those years.
And then you're like, let's sign up for more season tickets together. Let's go in on the Bulls.
Well, now I have to deal with his brother too for Bears games.
Oh man,
whole family.
Yeah, I get his brother like reaching out to me as I'm trying to complete, something at the University of Texas. He's reaching out to me going, dude, the Bears presale. Can you get me tickets to opening day, to the Jets, to the Packers? I'm like, what the like, Jesus, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree now, does it?
Jesus.
Now, before we let you go,
okay.
Aloha, you mentioned you think there's more things to come from Getz and company.
Yes.
Who is your target? Who are you looking at for the trade deadline that you're like, I want to see if they could go out and get this dude?
I don't know if you saw the story that was attributed to Garfine about them going after Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, that was this morning. While I think it would be awesome, yet I don't think that's the biggest need. You need to go get some arms. Starting bullpen. That's really where you need to fortify. And that's where I would like to see them go, is go get a bullpen arm or two, and if you can, a lower level starter. Like a 4 or 5, like a 4 or 5 starter, someone to eat innings. Now, if you could turn around and get Tarek Skubal, fucking by all means do it. But we got
to trade MSS for that. It's a non-negotiable.
We'll throw Wally in there too. Fuck it,
they don't want Wally. He fell asleep in their park. They don't want him.
Well, not only did he fall asleep in their park, also remember he was calling people by the wrong name. Kopech.
Oh shit.
It was Kopech. And there was also some viewing, if you remember correctly, going on.
Oh shit, we're all blowing up.
We're all getting the tornado.
Oh warnings. Yeah, I got one on my watch right now. Also,
luckily,
remember,
I'm in the basement recording a podcast, so I'm safe. Yeah. People, don't worry about it.
What about beautiful? What about Maysley and Little Sis shortstop? Why don't you get them in the basement?
They're in the most upper regions of the house. They're fine. Don't worry.
Way to go, Dad.
There's a squirrel lining to protect them.
If it's time to go, it's time to go. Aloha. Don't worry about it. That's the way it is. They had a really
God's will. I agree with that. MSS. God's will.
Yeah, look at. But you notice he ain't sacrificing himself for his daughters. Notice that, don't you? I'm in the basement. Really I'm safe.
I'll go up there. I'm not afraid. I'm no bitch. Come on. They also got to go to Olive Garden and go to Aloha.
He went horror movie on us.
Oh shit. Oh no, he's gone.
If he comes back with a clown mask, I ain't gonna be happy about it. I'll tell you that.
It's so funny if that happened. He lost power. Power.
I think he lost power.
I think he's
probably gonna. If that happens, folks, know that remove him. We still love you, but we'll see if he comes back.
That's crazy. Let's get a couple drinks here.
Let's do it.
Our guy Jim says impromptu podcast greater than being Reinsdorfed.
Yes.
Generally, yes.
Cheers.
Enjoy that twisted tea, whatever the fuck you're drinking.
Raspberry, baby. Got the raspberry going.
Oh. Pedro says, thank you for providing entertainment. Unlike Pedro? Jerry, also keep them posting game rants. Post-game rants coming. They are
diamonds in the rough.
Coming out especially one of the Porta-John. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you, Pedro.
Maybe Jules. Oh, what the heck is going on? Hold on.
Dude, the
take it easy.
The post-game ramp videos, Beef. I'm having fun doing those, man. That's a lot. Yeah, because you know what
we just randomly started doing them when we were hyped after a game. And then the feedback was like, you guys got to do this after every game when you're like fucking around, because every game we'll be talking shit when we're walking down the ramp. Now we're just recording it. Like it's fun.
Because it's funny, like it brings us full kind of you and I full circle in our Sox fandom.
Yeah.
Because we wrote this story on the blog many years ago, and probably if you've heard about us in the past 8 years, you probably did not see this blog that we wrote a long time ago. But there's a story of when me and Beef were young. We were going to the game with our dad and some of his work friends, and they're playing the Brewers, who were in our division at the time. And we beat the Brewers, walk off hit. And believe it or not, guys, 40 years ago, the fuck the Packers thing was happening in the stadium too. It's not new. And someone said, "Fuck you, cheeseheads," to some of these Milwaukee guys. Fisticuffs were about to occur. Wanted to get in the shit on the rim. It's like, oh, I got my kids with me. And I was like, let's hold back, guys. And like we just watched the melee in front of us, and it was everything that you think it was in the 80s. So it was something else. But it's funny to now be going down the ramp, me and you, Beef, 40 years later.
Yeah,
and just yell on the phone
and screaming shit, and opposing fans are walking right by us and
all around us. All around us.
Yeah, I mean, if I could, I'd like to incorporate other people who we're with into the videos as much as possible when I see a chance to do so, because I think to get someone to scream and yell into it. But yeah, I really enjoy doing it. So
one of these days I'll get in one. I will leave right when you guys leave and run as fast as I can to catch up to you and get in there. You guys get right out of there. So, oh, he's back.
We do. We sneak out, man. What the fuck? That's what we're
doing. In the 1900s. Come on,
Cheers, the 80s, baby. The 80s. How dare you?
Cheers. Also, I have the family down here in the basement, so they are secure and fine.
There we go.
Apparently, we're only under tornado watch for another 20 minutes. I'm glad they didn't hear my joke because the best was a little freaked out by the warning sign.
Can't blame her.
So, I think Aloha's
Aloha's hours going in and out. We can see him backstage just going in and out.
It's all right, Mr. Hand. You don't have to don't kill yourself over there.
I mean, I hope he's got
Uncle Ted.
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, baby, from your lips to God's ears, man. I've been talking. Did I trade for Castillo in the offseason?
What year don't you trade for him in the offseason?
Fuck you.
Like, what the fuck?
I always want to trade with Dipoto. That's my guy to trade with.
Forgiven.
All right,
I don't see them taking any sort of big swings. I think it's gonna be some small shit, but I think they'll be plenty active.
God, I hope they get a pitcher. We need another pitcher. I want a pitcher. Good pitcher.
All right, Beef, give us a topic.
All right. So I was talking a little bit to Julie Swyka about Grant Taylor, just kind of giving her some shit. I know she hates when they use Grant Taylor as an opener. I know I've talked about Grant Taylor as trade bait in the past, but if the White Sox stay in the race, you're not going to trade away a Grant Taylor. That's just not going to happen. But one of the thoughts I had about Grant Taylor, and I would toss it past you guys, is, Grant Taylor was originally on the track to be a starting pitcher. They said, all right, Grant, you can be a starter. They had him, the pedigree and all this stuff. And at some point, they pulled the plug and they said, fuck starting pitching. You're in the bullpen. And they raced this motherfucker to the majors. And he was good immediately. And it got me thinking, it's expensive to buy relievers at the deadline. Could we fast track some of our young starting pitchers as relievers starting like tomorrow? And I was off the top of my head, I was like, well, Tanner McDougal's coming back from injury. Could he be a guy that you could just fast track and improve this bullpen immediately? David Sandlin, we saw a little bit of him. He had a great start, 2 not good starts at all. I mean, one, he was a bulk guy, but regardless, the same idea. Could you just say, look, David, you got incredible stuff. We're going to put you in the bullpen. Is that a way to fast track not only these guys' careers and get them more major league experience, but to vastly improve this bullpen? There's still a lot of shit hanging around here in this bullpen that you're like afraid to put out there when you got a close game at the end.
So, I mean, we asked Tanner McDougal about this when we talked to him, and he was like, "I'll fucking do anything."
Yep.
He was. I've not met a ton of baseball players in my day. Right. I think we've brushed shoulders with a few. Right. But like that guy is a guy that I would be confident that would come up and just be like, I'm just going to blow the doors off every motherfucker that I face. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm here for. So I would love to see them do that with McDougal. In fact, it might be safer to do that with McDougal to keep him healthy, the same way that they did with Taylor, right? So I think I would love to see that. With Sandlin, he seems very apt to that, but I wonder, with the $17 million per year investment that they gave to Hicks to bring in Sandlin, if they're willing to make that move, even if they consider it a short-term move, and not just fully believe in him as a starter. So right. I want to see how they think about that. So I like the idea, Beef. I like the idea with both of them. But I wonder how the front office will do that. I think McDougal, though, I kind of definitely see McDougal coming to the major leagues this year as a reliever, unless everybody blows up. Like if Hagen Smith comes up and sucks,
right?
It would take a bunch of guys in a row to suck for that to happen.
What's the front office's opinion on making a guy come up and pitch in relief versus a starter? Like, what does it lessen your investment into the player? Does it the value of him later? What is the
you fast track their service time.
Okay.
And then you're not getting the value of a starter from them, which is a far more expensive thing than a reliever. So think about it this way. If you were to bring up Tanner McDougal this year, you start the clock on him right away, and you eventually want him to be a starter. By the time he's a starter, you're in this very short window with him before you go to arbitration and have to start paying him as a starter. So a lot of times you won't push a guy to the relief role until it's absolutely necessary. Like you've given up on him as a starter. So because it's a financial thing more than anything. MSI.
Yeah.
Well, it's also, and this is a good point from the comments. Wouldn't an agent be against it? Potentially. In theory, an agent could be against this, but there is also the level of like, if you are rushed, and I'm only talking about as a short-term this year thing. I wouldn't be against them going back to becoming starters next year. This is more of a, let's get use out of the guys right now. Let's get some of these bullets and go. But yeah, if you're changing them strictly to a reliever, that's widely different money when in theory, when you get out to free agency, right? The starters make a fortune. Even the bad fifth starters kind of make a good a living, and so yes, there could be pushback from agents in this situation, but this would be a small window. This would be like, yes, we'd like you to be a reliever for, July, August, and September of this year, and then you're going to be back on your track. Yeah, exactly. Kind of, you get a little, get 20, 25 innings here, basically.
And I feel like there's enough goodwill built up within the White Sox front office now with these players and giving people shots and whatever, that you can kind of trust them, that they're not going to screw you over. And on the back end, and be like, well, now we don't need you, or whatever. But also, when you got a vibe, and I brought this up, but the vibe is so good right now. Wouldn't you want to be a part of this team in any way possible to come up and just contribute and help propel this thing moving forward? We need that help. So that would be.
I think the players would be open to it. I think the players would be open to it. I agree with you. I just want, but the other factors are our consideration. Uncle Ted says, why not put Hagen in the pen? Yeah, I mean, I have him on my list here as these guys that you could do this with. Because
I don't have a problem with it, but you still need a fifth starter.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, but here's what's starting to happen, Chorizy. So right now you have 5 starters that are healthy up here, and those 5 starters are kind of like, the guys who started the season with effectively, with the exception of you have 4. I guess you have 4. You have your main 4 starters and no Shane Smith, right? You're going to get Noah Schultz back pretty soon, right? You also have, I don't know what Shane Smith could fit into this box too, where you could just put him in the bullpen when he comes back and he's ready and let him fire fucking BBs in the back end there. You do have kind of that group that was injured coming back. So Drew Thorpe, I know his thing got delayed because he had an appendectomy. You got Mason Adams is throwing already. You know, you got kind of like this group is starting to come back through. You know, so I don't know. You know, and then I'm not blocking anybody, but you got to think about it.
I think the only thing that I have a problem with Hagen going to the bullpen, which I don't really have a problem with him going there, but the thing I'd be worried about is his biggest problem, and it's looked better recently, is walks and control. And like, that's brutal as a reliever.
You can blow yourself up fast. No, that's a good point.
You put him in against like a lefty with first and second, and he immediately loads the bases.
No,
we would be vomiting.
It's a killer. Stands. That's a strike against it. You know,
there's no reason to say that disqualifies him from that, because I agree with Uncle Ted. It's a reasonable person to put into that role and work him that way. But I think they're going to try the starter thing first. I think that'll be more of a last resort for Smith. But I think McDougal might be a guy that they'll just jump to that.
Well, and I knew this had happened, but I didn't know that he did it for 2 years. And Chris Sale pitched 79 games in relief pitching, and then became a starting pitcher.
I mean,
so it's not like
closer.
Yes.
I mean, it's like
Sale and Crochet, two of the best pitchers who've ever started for the White Sox in the last couple decades. Both did this. You know?
They did it with Rondon. They did it with Rondon too, didn't they? Or like his first, didn't he come up like right away?
Carlos Rodon? No. No, he was a
starter. I thought Rodon came up early.
Let's see.
He came up quick, but he was a starter.
Right to start. Okay.
Trey brings up Matthias Lacombe, a name you guys probably haven't heard. He's the French kid that as I kind of shot up the Sox rankings. The only problem with this, Trey, and I like this idea. This is like a James Fox idea of like, this guy is going to be on the eligible for Rule 5 soon, so why not fast track him? I'm more talking about like reliever in the next month, and this guy's an A-ball, so I don't think we can get him up here that fast. I think I need the guys that are closer for consideration, just to kind of bring those guys in and be the quick fix, because it's expensive to buy relievers. I don't think the White Sox, if they decide to buy, I don't think they're buying relievers because they're pricey for what they are. I don't think that's going to be the case. So the only way to reinforce that bullpen is going to be these young kids, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Rodon started 23 of the 26 games in 2015 that he was up. So he never came out of relief.
He was basically starting.
Okay,
I'm just shocked that.
Hold on.
Well, no, I'm looking at it. 3 games.
Right. Because they brought him up as a reliever. The first 3 games he played were as
get the fuck out of here. No, that doesn't count. Get the
79, 3 games. 7-9.
Exactly.
7-9. I don't know. I can hear my kids groaning on the stairs while they're fearing for their lives as I'm doing the 6-7 thing. You know
what's funny? They, like, my wife has this fear as well because she grew up in Iowa. At Chorizo, and I don't have it because in the city we don't get tornadoes.
Which was funny. When you lived up on the north side, and you were in Lincoln Park, like around like Fullerton Clark, right? Fullerton Clark.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And I remember one time I was over.
That's right.
And these fucking sirens. This was not just the phone thing. The tornado sirens were going off.
Yeah.
And Beef was up on like the 5th floor in a tall building, and we were like, yeah, whatever. It's not. Whatever. And Mrs. Beef was like, guys, this is serious shit. You don't want to, all right. There's this Ravens is down the street, which is like a 4 a.m. bar, but it's downstairs. You got to go down. It's basically in the basement there. And we're like, let's go to Ravens, have 40 Newcastles, and then we'll be fine.
Newcastles.
We would do that for that. And if there was a snowstorm, we'd go over there, just like go to Ravens and drink all night.
Man.
It's good times.
Bro, it was like 2002. Newcastle.
Oh, no, for sure. No, I understand. That's what you did. Yeah, I wasn't. We were at Donovan like 2 years ago, and the sirens go off, and we're playing T-ball, and all the dads are like, I think we're fine. We can finish this game. Let's go. And then all the moms are like, no, we're leaving. Let's go. Let's everyone go. Like, all right, cool. We're leaving. Fine. That's probably right.
It's got a couple drinks here.
Might be a good call, maybe, but
Pedro says, let's fucking go. 108ing.
Damn it. Pedro. Thank you,
Pedro.
sir.
And he says, more drinking, less thinking.
That's what I live by.
It's a motto. Yep.
Have a good time all of the time. Beef, I gotta talk to you because you like Spinal Tap. MSS does not like Spinal Tap.
I love Spinal Tap. Yeah.
No. Oh, I did watch it. I think I watched it.
I love Spinal Tap, and I was watching it the other day, and then I watched the second one. I like the second one. I think a lot of people are lukewarm on it. Okay. I think it's fun. I haven't seen back a lot of stuff, but I was laughing because Rush just went back on tour. Now, obviously, Neil Peart died.
Right? Yeah, they have a brand new drummer. They
it's a girl too, right? It's a woman. It's a woman drummer.
It's a female drummer.
Yeah.
She's a YouTuber. Music always imitates Spinal Tap because that is exactly what happens in the second Spinal Tap movie. Their new drummer is a female drummer, and I looked her up. I was like, "Who is this?" Because I figured it was I thought it was like an actress because I had not heard of her. Right? Like I was like, I would have heard of this great drummer, but like, she's actually a really good drummer. But you know where she's from? Instagram. Where? She's big Instagram drummer. And I'm like, they beat Rush to the punch this time. It wasn't a band going like, oh, you guys did that because of me. They literally did it before Rush did it. They just predicted. They met graining this scenario that this was going to happen. Yeah. And it's like when I heard about this, I was like, holy fuck, this is what happens in the Spinal Tap movie. This is perfect. This is perfect. It was bound to happen.
Funny. That's good.
This type of connection was bound to happen. So I like that they picked up on it, threw it into the movie, and then a huge band actually does it. It's funny.
This isn't like the first time that something like that's happened, though, Trees. He didn't like the guy in Judas Priest get discovered because he was in a
Judas Priest cover band. Yeah.
And they sent like a videotape, right? So like they're like, hey, here's this guy hitting this E or whatever, right? Dude, let's put him in the band.
The best one was the guy
Ripper.
No, not the Judas Priest one. They made a whole fucking movie about and everything. But
yeah, his name is Ripper.
The more fun one is the guy. I think it was like Journey. That he's like he's like a Filipino guy. He's from the Philippines, and like he was trying to leave to go on tour, and he's trying to get through like customs and the visa process and everything, and he's like, I'm going to be the lead singer of Journey, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, you maniac! So they made him sing Journey songs to them to prove that he was gonna be the new singer of Journey, and he had to fucking sing in like the visa office.
Did he crush it?
Yeah, of course he did. He fucking sounds just like Steve Perry. So yes, it was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, like I love stories like that. But the thing is, like when Spinal Tap came out, like all these different bands came to them and were like, dude, I can't believe you did that about us. And it's like, that was not about you. This was just shit we made up. I'm not surprised it happened to you, but we just made this up. And the fact that for it to happen out of order this time was beautiful. Although they also did one out of order, which is, I love that video of Michael McKean with James Hetfield. And he's like, where could you have ever come up with an idea for an all-black album?
It's one of my favorites.
That is pretty funny.
All right, let's get this drink. From CJ, he says, sorry I'm late. Great game, a great hang last night. I hope I didn't cramp y'all's style too much. Happy Pride, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers, CJ. Good to see you as always, my friend.
Fun time at the park last night.
For sure.
Beef. We've got someone who wants a call-in.
A call-in. I know who that is. I know that handle right there.
Jean-Marie says, I would like my call-in. Cheers, Jean-Marie.
Cheers, Jean-Marie. I'll send you the link shortly.
And they got another one from Pedro.
Link's coming.
Pedro says, I'm flying out to Houston tomorrow. Can I get some good vibes and energy sent out my way by the 108 crew and company? Much appreciated this banter y'all have it going on during postpone game tonight.
Beers.
Cheers, Pedro.
Cheers. Good vibes,
Great vibes, man. I hope the flight is wonderful. I hope that this weather is past and you get out.
Yeah, Pedro,
easy.
bless you, my friend.
I hope some people like don't show up to your flight, so you get that extra seat right between you
Oh,
and whoever's next to you.
You got the open one? That's the best.
Oh,
and you can put your legs, let them out and let it breathe. Let it breathe, because you're going to be going to swamp ass territory down there in Texas. So be very careful. You know, you want to be nice and fresh when you get there. So hopefully there's an empty seat. And then
Houston's nice. I like Houston. I like Houston a lot.
Yeah.
So I haven't been there.
Got a good airport.
I've never been. Never been to Houston.
I've been there in like 20 years. So
Chorizy's like, I love Houston, but I haven't been there in 20 years.
You know, Beef. It's tough to make it.
Am I wrong?
Beautiful.
To make it.
It's beautiful. Went there once.
2 hours.
Never return. Never return. Never return.
That's maybe like 3 hours. I don't know.
One of the funny things is
lay over there once.
I don't know a lot of people from Houston, but I do. I did used to work with a band from Houston.
Yeah.
And I was watching a show. It was like on the History Channel. It was one of these like monster bird things, a birdzilla, you know? And they're like, well, we've got this, we're going to talk to this expert on cryptozoology who knows all about the birdzilla, you know, this giant 7-foot bird. And I'm watching the show. I'm like, oh man, they got someone who knows about this. And they fucking pop it on. It was the lead singer of that band. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's a strong play by him, by the way. I know how to get some pub for our band.
Pedro's asking for any recommendations. Chorizy, when you were there 20 years ago, what did you do?
Search for Birdzilla.
Probably isn't closed down yet.
Everything is closed.
I think the guy's name is Ken, and he's in Bozo Porno Circus. Good luck finding him.
Look for the Birdzilla. Man, I think you're just gonna have a good time, Pedro. Don't worry about recommendations. Just do what people tell you to do.
Go feel yourself and get out there and
figure it out, man. You're gonna have a good time.
I saw a tweet the other day, Chorizo, and I got me thinking. We go to Vegas a lot, and you know we have great time in Vegas, especially when we go for our December trip always. And it's, one guy tweeted, he said, when I go to Vegas, I make zero plans. No reservations, no none. I fly strictly by the seat of my pants. And I was thinking, I'd like to do one Vegas trip like that, where no reservation, just fucking spur of the moment, try to get in someplace and see what happens. Like,
Beef, that trip is just me and you, though.
Because we'll play more video poker. We can't get in somewhere.
Quarantine will. If we're like, we're going out with no plans, she'd be like, the fuck we are.
We are.
The fuck we are.
Hey, to be
She's
fair,
like, I have 4 reservations lined up right now.
She's an incredible planner, and so is our buddy who lives out in San Diego. Yeah. They got it laid out. They got the dinners and everything laid out. Everything else is kind of a free for all.
Every night we got MSS. Every night we have 2 great reservations where during the day we have to which one we're gonna take and which one we're gonna fucking cancel. That's awesome. Fun.
That's good.
All right, let's get this. Let's get this drink. Let's get this drink real quick. From I think this is Peyton.
It's Peyton Lowry. Peyton Lowry. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
And now let's bring on our call.
No, we're gonna bring our guest.
Our call-in guest.
Jean-Marie, what's up?
You guys are, I'm so honored to be here. A little offended I had to pay my way to get on here, but I guess.
Pay to play.
Welcome to 2026.
Happens to the best of us.
I feel like I have so much power right now. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, God.
Don't get removed.
Mom, dad, and God.
That's enough.
What about your brother?
Thank, man.
No, all right, what do you got? What do you got for us, Jean-Marie? What are we talking about?
My 55 and plus would smash list.
Oh,
all right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
And this isn't a particular order. Number 1, Barack Obama.
Right.
Number 2, Kevin Costner.
Okay.
Number 3, Matthew McConaughey.
Well, let's stop at number 2 for a second.
Okay.
He's old.
Do some of his like really self-absorbed 3-hour movies not knock him down past 2? I mean, that's a really high level. This motherfucker's gonna be talking to you about the Postman.
Burns him the second spot.
But she also said no particular order.
She said these are in a particular order.
She said particular.
Oh, they are particular order. I thought they were not.
Number 2.
Okay, got it. My bad.
And it really has to go for his diehard love of Whitney Houston.
Dude.
R.I.P. in peace, by the way.
Kevin Costner still looks good, according to the internet.
Oh, good.
He must have had a lot of work done. Or just
3, Matthew McConaughey, of course.
Okay.
Number 4.
He's a sweaty guy. Are you okay? McConaughey's a sweaty-looking guy. You like sweaty or no? You're not stinky. I'm going to guess a little stinky.
I'm guessing patchouli.
I think she's in. I think she's in. She'll matter. It don't matter.
Oh, no.
Look at her face.
You've
seen him. He's sweaty. He's a sweaty guy.
No, but do you think he smells like patchouli oil?
Yeah.
He smells like patchouli oil and BO.
He hangs out with 100%. Woody Harrelson.
Weed, BO, and patchouli. That's what he smells like.
Can I tell you, it really
like
was
a Bush light.
Bush
heavy. I mean, again, Bush heavy.
Really? It's not the voice,
not the beautiful face.
I mean, he's yeah. Number 4, Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr. No, he's a 90s boy.
Number 5.
I wait a second.
Wait, okay.
On Kerr, I just want you to have a little more confidence in yourself because I think you're far above the 3s that he's always draining.
Whoa.
First of all,
just scramble her brain right there.
She's so mad.
Out there in the Bay Area creating a dynasty. That is a legacy man. And his dad just died, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Now I feel like an ass.
It didn't happen. Definitely went back, like University of Arizona when that happened and made like national news. But
yeah,
I was trying to give myself an excuse. Number 5, Hugh Jackman.
Quiet choice. Yeah, I think we'd all fucking
could be a number 1.
Number 6, Hunter Biden moved himself up.
Hunter.
Oh,
you know what? We had this discussion on the podcast. John Marie, I wasn't sure at first if it was actually him. Then he starts doing videos, and it absolutely is him. And I'm like, holy, this is the craziest Twitter account ever.
And the fact he follows no people, but then somehow gets straight Hunter Biden feed, and then like is responding to people that don't even tag him. Like that is a man after my own heart. He is constantly searching up himself. He is vapid. He is vain. He likes to let people know the difference between a crack pipe and a meth pipe.
Yep.
That's my favorite part. That is my favorite part.
It's pretty good.
When's the last time we've had people on these streets educating about the drug crisis in America?
Right? It's been incredible. I get it. I'm on board with this.
Because there are 3 that I really feel like are important to talk about. Number 18, Harrison Ford at any fucking age.
Oh, I like it.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, Star Wars guy. I'm all for it.
Why'd you skip 13 people?
Because I didn't know. I thought the timer was a bell. I thought I was out.
No, you can keep going.
I want the whole. Read them all the way.
Number 7,
$5.
Number 7, Tay Diggs.
Okay.
Oh, Tay Diggs.
Follows me on Twitter.
Yeah,
and everyone else.
We'll talk after this.
No, John Marie. He follows like 600,000 people on Twitter.
Still a chance. Number 8, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, I love Mark Ruffalo.
Number 9, Brad Pitt. 10, Morris Chestnut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
11, Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
12, Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
11,
Wait. Which era of Downey?
Oh, any fucking age.
I love it. Less than 0.
And like,
less than 0 Downey getting down.
Like in and out of rehab stint in like the late 80s, early 90s to him getting killed off in the last Avengers movie. Like any fucking age.
From less than 0 to Avengers movie. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
Like I
Vito's in.
Like I would. Oh, I can't.
Vito's a crease. Yes.
13, Matt Eberflus. People
Oh, the flus. No, I like this. You know what? I like this because you went on a limb. See, his status is way down, but he's still a very handsome man.
Good
I like
looking,
this.
dude.
Great choice.
After the glow up.
Good flow.
After the glow up,
And
right?
Dare I say, he looks the most fuckable when he loses. Like,
he's down. He needs you. He needs you when he's sad. I get this. I think
the Cubs missed out on an opportunity. Instead of being the lovable losers, they should have been the fuckable losers.
There is not
the shirts, baby. Let's go.
There's not a single person on the and horny as shit. Not a single fucking person that I could even like close my eyes, put a bag over that I think is remotely fuckable on that. Like straight pinky nails. 14, yes. John Stamos.
Okay.
Stamos, yeah, solid.
We got to keep her away from Vinny Baseball.
He looks a lot like Stamos.
He does look
he's
like
the Stamos lookalike, but he's like the miniature version.
That later.
Fun sized.
15, Shamar Moore. Duh. 16, George Clooney.
Clooney, baby. Yeah.
17, Liam Neeson.
Oh, yes. He's got the salchicha de terror.
Yeah. like the way he is just still so obsessed with Natasha Richards. Like he had Pamela Anderson eating out of his fucking hands for that entire like press tour. And nothing. Like that. Amazing. Love it.
MSS, you mentioned it the other day, your PSA. He's a pants pisser. There's a lot of pictures of him where he's pissed his pants. And I wonder if it's that hose. He doesn't wring the hose out well enough at his age. It's got a little.
Listen,
I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to derail you. You gotta shake it. You gotta wring it out. Like a towel, get it going.
This is honestly worse than when I found out that the guy I was sleeping with was homeless.
Oh, how did you know?
Oh my God, Robert Downey Jr. is homeless. How did he blow all that money?
I fucking wish. Okay.
Person.
19, Dennis Quaid, pre-MAGA launch. That's very important.
Okay.
That's the lineup.
So now you're more Randy Quaid after that.
Oh,
is he next on the list?
Shit. Holy shit.
That's tough.
Randy.
Denzel Washington, number 20.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig, 21.
Okay.
Richard Gere at any fucking age at number 22.
Gerbils and all, baby. Let's go.
Hagen.
Okay, so I do. So the next ones, I feel like you're probably going to make me want to stop at everyone. So I'm just going to try to go through them as fast as I can. 23, Troy Aikman. 24.
Because he looks like Jay-Z?
I was going to say, 24 better be Jay-Z. They're right next to each other in the pecking order. Don't tell me you've never seen that meme. How dare you? How dare you?
Come on. Do you not know about this, Chumry?
I'm dissociating on purpose.
Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry.
24, Javier Bardem.
Oh, quality choice.
He should be number
25, 1. Stephen Colbert.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's getting fucked on principle more than looks, I think.
We're at 25, so it's I'll let it go.
26, Joe Biden, less than 2018.
I like that you got a father.
He's a man.
Team there. I like it.
Lineup, yeah. I mean, that's
Hunter was below Joe, but that Twitter really bumped him up.
But separate times, right? Let's not get a father-son thing going here.
Oh, you should do the father-son. That would just be great.
In honor of my French.
Vino's.
That would probably be the greatest Eiffel Tower in history. And I would do it now. Joe might die, but it would be worth it.
Vino, we're at the end of the list, though, dude. Like you got to have some clunkers.
We're 26 in.
Yeah. 27, Paul Newman.
Oh, is he alive?
Yeah,
I don't think he's alive.
I know. Like you have to.
Let's look him up.
Obviously,
you're allowed at least one or two deaths.
Hold on a second.
Paul Newman, not with us anymore. Died in the year of 2008.
Can we throw out though? Color of
for
money.
18 years.
Stacey Dash is thrown apart.
Yeah,
she
no,
doesn't know about it yet.
Here,
Color of Money, Paul Newman, where like they're pretending he's still hot enough to get the young girl. Like that's still a good looking Paul Newman.
Yeah.
But the fact that you haven't said Robert Redford and you've said Paul Newman worries me a little bit.
Here's the thing. Robert Redford had some interesting.
Loser.
I was not a fan of his like the women that would play alongside him, and that really bumped him off the list.
I got you.
Yeah, okay. By association, all right?
It's by association. 28, Michael Jordan. Duh. 29, Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
30.
You're a little too old for him.
Wayans. Marlon's not old enough to be on the list yet.
Oh, yeah, he's too young.
31, Phil Jackson.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't know about that one.
No qualms.
Wait a second. Do you know something about Phil that we don't know? I mean,
he's 6'9" or whatever. What the fuck he is?
He's 6'9" indeed.
Yeah. Have you seen the things he's been able to do with men? I mean, he knows his way around a ball. That's all I gotta say.
Hello. Okay, fair enough.
32, Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Makes
33, sense. Morgan Freeman.
At
any age, he could get it now.
Okay.
34, Al Pacino before 2016.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's fallen off quite a bit. Yeah.
35, James Gandolfini, alive.
That's also dead, but yes.
You don't want to fuck a corpse.
A lot of these people are dead, John Marie.
I mean, it's not. I didn't do it. 36, Cascade.
You might.
Cascade is hot as fuck.
Oh.
However,
Cascade.
I did get information. He's a pro Spencer Pratter, so he might have to go down.
Cascade played the Sox Park.
I know he's so fucking hot, and he still wears Converse. 37, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
38, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
39, Pope Leo. 40, Stanley Tucci.
Whoa. Quickly.
Trying to go past it on you, Chorizo.
I love Pope Leo, though. That's a good pull. That is a really good pull.
Look,
he's a Southside guy, and he's close to God. I mean, what more do you want?
I got no problem.
He was walking through the Vatican Gardens with his like little Air Forces. I said, okay.
Yeah, does he have Pope Force?
Jean Marie, I got no problem with the selection.
Yeah.
All of the selections that you've made.
Oh, that's so kind.
If they were to say, this guy's ready to fuck, that's the longest line. That's the longest line out of everybody. There would be the weirdest line of Catholic women ready to fuck the Pope. It would be insane.
Dare I say, my three drunk uncles, if there is anyone on the face of this earth that could get a Pope to fuck.
You?
It's a bold claim. That is a bold claim.
I mean,
Mamma mia.
It sounds so much more different from this line. 40, Stanley Tucci.
Oh man, I love Tucci. He can make a cocktail and then
41. This comes as no surprise. Chris Collinsworth. He did get moved down. He got moved down. That's him moved down.
I love this, and it's so weird. I love
it. 42, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
The worm, baby.
Yeah.
43, Joseph Stalin, pre-Soviet run.
So let me ask you.
Wait a minute.
Weirder in bed, Stalin or Rodman?
Stalin.
Because here's the thing, and I'm so glad you asked this, because Joseph Stalin was already kind of cuckoo, right?
Yeah.
But you have to be a certain level of crazy to be an American who found a new love of North Korea and like goes to hang out with like a dictator, like went to like the daughter's like graduation parties, hanging out, playing basketball with him, like that level of crazy. I need to know just once. Yes.
I looked up the early Stalin picks, and I get it. I only think of like the late Stalin. It is a good stash, and he had a good stash as a younger man too. But he had a great flow. You know, yeah, I get this.
When Saddam Hussein coming on this list? Because Stalin and Hussein look very similar.
Have you seen young Saddam?
What?
Have you seen young Saddam?
No.
Yeah, young Saddam.
He was close.
Okay. All right. You have a type.
Research on your own time.
All right. Where are we at?
We are at number 44 with my favorite Chicago and Mark Giangreco.
Okay. That's understandable.
We can make that happen.
You can do that tomorrow. Like,
we can do that.
How has that not happened yet? Or has it? I don't want to
let's check. Let's check one off the box this week.
Okay. Number 45, George W. Bush, before 1998 for obvious reasons.
Okay.
That's fair.
No war
fair.
crimes. All right.
Yeah. Number 46, Chris Maloney.
Yeah. Good call. I like that.
I mean, his stuff in Oz, he can fuck. We know that.
47, Tony La Russa, before 1985.
No.
He was a handsome son of a bitch.
Even up until today. We just shook his hand. He's
saw
still strong grip. He's still ready to go. He's still ready to go.
No, we saw him outside the park.
He did.
He's an old guy. I mean, he looks old. He was very, very pleasant.
He looked like an old guy that would drink 2 bottles of wine with me and Beef. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. Good firm handshake, and he was like, "How you boys liking this team?" That's what he told.
So
Let me ask you a question though, Jean-Marie. If you were walking through a crowd of people, let's say thousands of Sox fans after a game, and Tony La Russa was walking through,
you
would surely recognize him and run up to him and say hello to him, right?
Oh, I would literally tell him that he's on my 55 over 55 would fuck list.
Me and Beef were the only two people that even realized who he was.
Yes, we were the only two out of the crowd
awesome.
that stopped him and shook his hand. No one said shit.
No, I'm sorry. Are we becoming Cubs fans? Doesn't know who Tony La Russa is.
Yeah,
it was a wild scene.
Behavior. I don't like it. That is those weirdo tarps off fucks. I don't like that. Did he feel?
Oh, he was awesome, man. Like,
cool.
Look, I don't give a shit what you think about Tony La Russa as the Sox manager. He is a legend in the game. You get to shake that motherfucker's hand.
Literally.
No. I mean, you want to do more than shake his hand, but we just shook his hand.
You want to shake something?
A couple things. Okay. 48, iced tea. 49, vanilla ice.
That's MSS's guy.
I wonder if MSS is going to be upset that iced tea's that low.
Where was he?
48. 40. He's lower than Ice Cube.
I mean, I understand that, but I don't agree with it, but I understand it.
He's higher than Lucky, though.
He's a little rough.
He's higher than Lucky.
He's high. He's one above vanilla ice. At least one ice is higher.
Yeah. I met him. I met Ice.
Rob Van Winkle.
Really?
Yeah, at a strip club in Vegas. No, but like when I met him, he was happily married, but with 6 women in the back club at Crazy Horse too. So he was happy. I mean, I'm sure that was going great.
That's crazy.
Happiness
He's a bitch to be playing like that. So he wants to die, apparently.
Yeah, he's got in there. Well, no, this was before Coco. This was pre-Coco. This is his first wife. And then he had Coco after that. And I don't think there's I think Ice-T and Coco probably have the most perfect, healthy relationship of like any people in like the entire world. It seems really good.
Oh, I mean, I'm genuinely obsessed with everything about them. I think it's
Jean-Marie is ready to ruin it.
I mean,
maybe it's
ready to step right into that spot.
Here's the thing.
Not too ready though. 48.
Coco, dare I say, could be the one white bitch that could beat up a black bitch. So I'm not going to try to.
There you go.
Coco, that's all you, girl. Okay.
50.
49, vanilla ice. 50, Jackie Chan.
Man.
Oh man. I don't know what Jackie Chan got, but I bet it's impressive. But let's get back to 49. Let's get back to 49 for just 1 second.
Yes.
You fucking at Mar-a-Lago? What's going on here? Ninja rap? What era It captured your heart.
I do have to let you know. When I saw his name listed for that 2000, I mean, how many ever fucking years we've been in the United States?
250.
250.
I mean, I don't give a shit. I was shocked and surprised because just like MSS, that's a wigger. What are you doing? Like, I'm confused. I mean, I'm gonna let karma handle that one.
Mm-hmm.
But
is karma coming from me too? Because I hope not.
Oh no, my sweet little Paisan.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Oh no. Especially after my sweet little niece did that amazing project, like Black History Project.
She loves Whitney Houston.
She killed it.
Yeah.
She killed it. And I know you are eating them up. So
yeah.
Okay, so 51.
I took him to Olive Garden today.
Wait, there's more than 50? How many are there?
There's 50. So I had to make 56. There's 56.
Oh, 56.
Okay.
56, I think, is going to, I think will make you all view me differently, as if this hasn't already.
Oh, man.
51.
I don't know if we can go much more deeper than Stalin.
Who?
Gerald Ford, circa
Gerald Ford.
Why? I need to know why.
Your president kink is getting a little weird.
It's not my fault. They were hot.
No. Gerald Ford, give me it. Why? I need to know why. This is
he looks like Taggart. He looks like
Taggart. Yes, in Beverly Hills Cop. Like that was that old joke.
I mean, just Google it.
I'll Google it later. All right.
I think he had a big job.
Yeah, a huge penis with 3 balls.
52 Pierce Brosnan.
Okay.
Should be much higher.
Yeah. Way higher.
You, Chevy Chase, that racist? No, I don't.
You're worried about Chevy Chase and not Vanilla Ice. Okay, we're good.
53 Anderson Cooper, just in case. That's why he's that
low.
That's the only reason why he's that low. I was 9 years old when my mom broke the news to me.
I want to know if he knows where Anderson Cooper is, because I think that's much more reasonable.
If Anderson Cooper was straight, he would be number 1.
That's no way.
No, he'd be number 2. He'd be number
Interesting.
2. Wow. Anderson Cooper is.
That's the one that has me shaking my head. Like, hello. Like,
that's a big jump. He's
not a bad looking guy, but it's not like an overwhelming situation. Like
and dare I say,
he's loaded.
His giggle is adorable. He's a cute little giggle.
Adorable.
And I feel like I'm a hysterical person, so I can make him giggle all the time. 54 Blair Underwood.
Okay. Makes sense.
Despite every single Tyler Perry movie he has been in, I do feel like he may have somewhere. Just probably down the street with Martha, but he got a good heart. 55, Jamie Foxx. And then 56, Suge Knight.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I don't think I think differently of you. I think you
No, that one tracks. Of all of them.
Oh, here we go.
that one does not surprise me.
Okay, yes. What is the most surprising?
I can see that one. Yeah, I understand.
What really?
I mean, Gerald Ford is the most surprising.
Gerald Ford is a weird one.
Stalin is surprising.
Stalin was up there.
That was up there.
I just think that's an esoteric pull. I don't think that's surprising. Like, he is a very handsome guy. There's no question about that.
Traditionally handsome.
Yeah,
in
some of the rankings, like Pierce Brosnan's way too far back. I mean, like conventionally handsome guy, just like you threw him at the end so you wouldn't be embarrassed to your list in a way. I would question if you would actually fuck him or not, even though he should be in the top 10 of this list. That's where I'm.
He's pretty attractive.
Does he have to be skiing down the?
Oh my God, what woman is that? Oh, that
Mamma Mia,
long brown hair. Oh my gosh, she also has a British accent. I can't fucking think of her name, but there was that one Pierce Brosnan movie, and she was in
Minnie Driver.
Yes.
Is it Minnie Driver? I don't know.
How's it Minnie Driver?
Or no, maybe not.
Probably not.
Oh my God.
But
she was in
Elizabeth Hurley.
Naming people
you're thinking about.
Elizabeth Hurley, yes, whatever movie they were in together. That's what made me fall in love with her.
Hurley's. If she's over 55, she should be on that list.
Listen,
Yes.
I was even
she's
the
on all of our
slightest gay.
lists.
If I was the slightest bit gay, my life would be a lot easier than it is now.
Slight gayness would help.
Jean-Ray, that list was
This was
incredible, outrageous,
Great job.
wonderful. Thank you for joining us tonight. I can't wait to talk to you about this at the park way more because we're this is a 6 to 7 hour conversation.
We're gonna see
you will
you.
be seeing me on Saturday. I even got myself a little neck fan, and I have warned people.
Corns
and
is
then
proud
just
of
in
you.
case people need another public warning, everyone stay at least 3 feet away from me. No hugs. I'll punch you in the tit.
That's it.
God damn.
Tit
Tit punches. Tit punches promised.
Tit
All right.
punch.
Well, we will talk to you soon. We'll talk to you Saturday.
Thank you.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
good night.
Bye. Oh,
That was a
does
wild
my heart
list.
Not working anymore.
Wild list.
Yeah, they work.
It was a wild list, man. That was crazy. That was
Stop.
something.
Hey, Chorizo, do we want to do another ad read, or we not doing a
Get it?
second ad read?
Do that ad read.
You want me to do that? Let's just
Yeah,
break
why
up
not?
a little bit here.
Got more
Let's do
stuff.
That. Here it is. Here we go. What up, chat? You're rocking with From the 108, and now it's time to look the part. Visit 108.ing/merch for everything you need to rep your favorite White Sox degenerates in style. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, stickers, and gear made for true Sox fans who know baseball is better with that classic feel. Whether you're headed to the ballpark, yelling at the bullpen from your couch, or gearing up for the final #108 tourney, there's something for every member of the 108 fam. Support independent Sox content and look damn good doing it. And grab some merch that lets everyone know you're not just a fan, you're a 108er. From sizes extra small to 5XL and everything in between, 108.ing/merch has what you need. And that's it. That wasn't that.
Baby.
Beautiful.
Beef, I have a question.
Struggled a little bit.
I want to talk about
not too much.
The Sox definitely have some holes in the roster. They're definitely, especially in the middle relief area.
Yes, sir.
Do you want them to pull from what's left in the minors? And we've talked about this a little bit previously, but with some of the guys they could do that with, or use some of the prospect capital, that the fringe prospect capital that they have, to go out and grab a middle reliever from some random team that's just willing to give them some shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I don't think Bannister has been particularly good at building bullpens since he's been in here. That's the part of the regime that's been pretty awful. This year, they have found a little bit of gold, right? They found gold in Brian Hudson in a way, but they had to pay for Sir Anthony. They had to pay for Sean Newcomb in a real way, not the way they were trying to do it before. Obviously Grant Taylor is an incumbent. They're good arms. Materially, they haven't gotten that way, Chorizy. They haven't gotten like, oh, we'll get a deal here by just throwing off some. So I don't trust them to do it. Honestly, I just don't trust them to get it right. Tyler Davis hasn't been bad. So there you go. There's maybe number 2 of like scrap heap guys, but they haven't in the 3 years. They haven't even been able to turn any of these guys into trades in the other direction. So no, I wouldn't trade any of that fringe capital for any of that, the prospect capital for any of that shit right now until they figure it out, because I'm not sure about Bannister. Maybe with the addition of Zach Bove in there as the pitching coach, he can help with identifying these, but it seems like he's more, once you get the guys in, you can work with them guys and kind of like refine their repertoire. So I don't trust them at this point. Until they show me they can do it, I don't trust them.
MSS, how about you?
Can you repeat the question, just because I wasn't paying attention right at the beginning?
Do you want them to try and bring up someone from the minors to fill in some of these middle relief roles, or do you want them to go out and try and use some of the prospect capital, not any of the major guys, just the smaller fringe guys, to get some middle relief help from opposing teams?
That is rough, because if there is anyone that's been underwhelming on that staff but has gotten tons of roses, it's Brian Bannister. and I think that Loaf like hit it directly on that, because it hasn't happened. So I'm willing. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm really for them to continue to roll the dice with that motherfucker because it's going to pay off sometime, right? Like you can't have this many accolades and then all of a sudden, and then you just not be good.
And just never get it.
Just not get it, right? Like there's got to be something going on that we're just not privy to yet that's going to hit. So like it's going to happen. So yes, let's bring him up. I don't want to trade anything anymore. Like I don't, unless we really have to. Like this, like okay, Hill's fine, whatever. But like I don't want to start getting rid of somebody that maybe has something that's going to get unlocked.
See, here's what it is. Let me tell you
worried?
No. I think you are thinking very similarly to a lot of people. But guess what? Chris Getz is going to trade some shit. And he's going to sooner or later trade some shit we all really like.
Like
it's going to happen.
What do you think?
I don't know who exactly. I'm not sure. I don't have my eyes.
You just know it's going to happen.
If I had to guess, I mean, like my guy, if the Sox fell out of this, I mean, they're 100% trading Sean Newcomb.
Yeah.
Yes. But like deeper, like I could see them trading Grant Taylor. I've said it before. If they were to fall out of the playoffs, I don't think they're going to fall far enough. I think the AL stinks. Mm-hmm. They'll be in it. But there's going to get to a point where they're going to trade off a guy where you're like, oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I hear Southside Jeff T says it. Antonacci and MSS riots. No, I think it's a possibility. You may down the road, you might see them trade him. You might see them trade Chase Mydrop. I think everything is on the
surplus,
table.
Right? And this is what's going to happen, right? We've talked about
I mean, I think they're I think they're going to openly look. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also they're going to openly look at building these rosters and say, okay, what makes the most sense for us? And just, right now the wheeling and dealing has been little, they have the big trade for Crochet, but it's all little shit, right? And they've had some of it hit, right? Tristan Peters hits on the thing where he's like basically brought in for nothing. But they're going to keep maneuvering. They're going to keep Getz is going to be a little more Dipoto than he's going to be how Rick Hahn was. He's going to be wheeling and dealing, and we'll see what happens.
And that's I'm okay with where on the scale? Where on the scale is Randy G? Randall Grichuk? Where's he on the scale when they trade him at the deadline? Are people going to freak out, or are people going to be like, "Oh, I get this"?
I think they'll mostly get it, just because he wasn't here to be part of the group to begin with. But I don't know that they're sending them anywhere unless they really fall out of it. I don't like the smart thing to do. Maybe is like do the old Slim Mick, the 1 year in fantasy football trees. He didn't have a real good team. He traded away his shit. He finished 6th, which was the last playoff spot, and then ran the table and won the entire fucking league when he traded for all these draft picks and other shit. Like that's probably what the White Sox should try to do. But you can't go ahead and like bold-facedly start trading the valuable pieces if you're firmly in a wild card position on July 25th or something like that. And so I just feel like they're going to be too close and won't be able to do it. If they fall out of it, I think people will understand. Like, you picked up Grichuk and you're able to flip them out of here. And they've seen it before, right? They've seen it, like when they signed Fetty before and they were able to trade him out. That type of Tommy Pham and those things. I think the fan base will understand.
God, do you think in the case of Grant Taylor, because I see it, I see both sides of the scenario. So obviously Grant Taylor could be an elite closer. He could actually be a starter, I'm sure. Like that's a possibility for him. But there's the downside risk of Grant Taylor, which is when you watch him pitch, when you look at his heat maps, like a lot of that shit's going right down center cut. I mean, right where guys want to hit it. They can't hit it because he's throwing a fucking 100 miles per hour with movement on it. We've seen a gajillion relievers lose a mile per hour, 2-3 miles per hour. It's not like we have Jordan Hicks on our roster.
Right, exactly, right here with us.
And you see how far that drops off if that is their game. And Chris Getz could sell extremely high right now, which, truth be told, Grant Taylor may be this good for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Mm-hmm. And you may fuck up, or it may fall off quickly. And this is where you really have to trust Brian Bannister, who has made the decision that this is a reliever, not a starter.
At least for now. Yeah.
I mean, he said shit in the press where it's like, I don't trust this guy to stay healthy. Like this is the path.
Chorizo, I agree with you that all the Grant Taylor's he could become a starter later is lip service from the White Sox as far as I'm concerned until I see that shit happen.
It's the same as Sean Newcomb has an opportunity to start on this team, and they know exactly what they wanted him to do.
Right.
I'm very interested in like what happens here because I will be the first to say I don't fucking know. I don't. I'm just a guy who can't believe that Mexico won by 2 goals with how shitty they played today. That's the kind of guy I am. Beef, where are you at on this whole Grant Taylor situation? Because you've talked about it a lot, and I just want to get your opinion on it because you've asked a lot of people about it.
Yeah,
I don't think I've gotten your full output on this.
You brought up the key point as far as I'm concerned. I don't think they ever think he's a starter. Okay. Some teams may think he's a starter. I have no idea. Maybe that would push the trade value up. I'm not sure it would push it up even that much because right now he's super valuable at exactly what the fuck he's doing. And he's one of the best in Major League Baseball at doing it. Okay. What you're trying to figure out when you're looking down the path is he one of those guys who's going to burn out in 2 years? Or is he one of those guys? Is he Aroldis Chapman?
Yeah.
You're going to be good for a long time. That to me is what you're trying to figure out if they're the White Sox identifying the talent here. Do you think it's one of those guys who's going to stay with this for a long time? And I think his body type helps. He's a big guy, big fucking strong guy, long levers that seem to lead some longevity kind of doing what he's doing here. But you mentioned the point, Chorizy, that the relievers burn out. They fucking burn out. And when they lose a couple miles, look, an example of a guy losing some miles an hour and changing and just still staying really good was Bobby Jenks. We saw him right here. Bobby Jenks, when he first came up, he threw 100 miles an hour at the top of the zone. He had that curveball that was fucking unhittable, and that was his game when the White Sox won the World Series. But when you peel back further, Bobby Jenks, when he had that long streak of batters retired where no one got out, he was a sinker baller. It was ground balls. They could not hit the ball hard off him, right? Totally different thing that he was doing. But those guys are rare that can do that, can either become someone else as a reliever or stick with that fireballing and continue and to have that breaking ball that's just unbelievable. And so that's the decision they got to make. If you think he's Aroldis Chapman, you do not trade him. A dominant ass motherfucker right now.
Right.
If you're worried about the burnout, then you've got to flip him off right now where he looks great and get him on another team. I would lean towards that they probably think he's one of those longer term guys and he doesn't go anywhere.
MSS, make a decision here. We're torn. You're the deciding vote.
Man, I wish we had the drum roll. He's fucking here. You just keep him here. I roll the dice. You guys like to gamble? You fucking roll the dice. Yeah. You gotta trust in Brian Bannister. Even though his track record is very fucking sketch.
Last segment, he's like, I don't trust Brian Bannister. This segment, I trust Brian Bannister for this.
40 seconds
No,
ago.
I didn't say. I said, I feel like I said, I trust him, even though he's shown me nothing to prove that I should trust him. Yeah. That's basically what I said. Like, I don't know how you get so much praise and still completely suck at your job, which I don't think he sucks. I think he's obviously got his fingerprints on some of the stuff that's been happening. But like, yeah, the reliever aspect, the bullpen aspect of this team has just been abysmal. It's just not been good. So, yeah, that too.
MSS, we talked to Daniel Palka last week.
We did.
We had a great conversation about the home run derby. He gave us his thoughts on who could compete. I want you to give me your 1, 2, 3 of who wins the home run derby, who comes in second, who comes in third.
Well,
gold, silver, bronze.
Okay. So number 1, Daniel Palka wins it, right? He's got to win it.
Okay.
Everyone, like Larry Garcia, I think has got to be number 2. Like, I think it's going to be between those two at the end, right? But like your bronze, Canseco. Like Canseco's going to make a valiant effort, but he's just going to miss out. He's going to miss out because, and you know what? We're sleeping on Alexi here. The guy started juicing already. He knew he was in.
Oh yeah.
So he started doing the drugs. But so I don't know. Like maybe he can still. I don't know how he's in. I haven't seen him. But yeah, like Canseco, I think is going to be your bronze. I think it goes Palka, Garcia, Canseco. I think that I just feel that way.
Beef, where are you at?
I've got Lurie Legend number 1. I think he takes down the whole thing. Number 2, I have Alexi Ramirez. I think he ends up finishing second. And then number 3, I've got Jose Canseco. I agree with MSS. I think Canseco will come out hot and then get beat as he gets tired because he's in his 60s. He's not going to be able to keep up in the additional rounds. But yeah, I think he gets burnt out.
No Daniel Palka.
No Palka. I think Palka will have a couple really big long home runs, but I think he's a coach now. He's out of it, baby. He's kind of, he's not in that mode anymore. He was talking about hitting fungos and like when you asked him, Chorizy, have you been taking cuts? He didn't really. It didn't.
He's not been doing
confidence. It didn't instill confidence in a beef unless he starts trading right now. Like I don't believe in him. I love him. I loved having him on for an hour. That was absolutely amazing. But
JT,
no, I don't see it.
They're getting a free trip to Chicago, and if Canseco's getting something for free, he's showing up. So I think he'll be there. I also have it on good info that he's been texting with the guy that's been playing this on since he got announced that he's going to be there. So like he should be. I don't think he's gonna no show. I think it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see him at Cork after the game too, because he'll be over there. And it'll be fun. It'll be good.
Teresa, where are you at, man? What do you think? What's your top 3? Give it to us. Come on. Ready for your name.
I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go Palka at 3.
Okay.
I think Palka at 3. I'm gonna go Alexei, number 2. I think Alexei, tons of power, but I think, and he's still been playing. He's much like Glory, where he's still been playing. So I think that he could do this. I'm gonna go Canseco number 1, and here's why I'm going Canseco number 1.
Because you love him.
I do love Jose Canseco, but this is all he's done for the past.
That's true.
20 years. Like is go to places and do these I'm going to hit it out of the park competition things. So he's now built for this thing. So he knows exactly how to do this. He trains for this. This is all he does other than track Bigfoot. This is all he does. So like I think the repetition is key here. And I think that you're going to see a lot of these guys line grounders out. I think even Lurie, who I was high on in this, I think that he's been playing the normal game for so long that like it's going to be tough for him to transition into just hit home runs, just knock it out of the park. And so Canseco that's all he's been doing for a long time. Even though the stamina is probably not great at 61.
At 61, yeah.
This is you're coming to his house for this, basically. You're showing up to his game, playing his game. These guys have not been playing that game. And so I think he's better than it at this point. And so he'll win.
I don't know. I don't believe it. I mean, like, we don't know his results of any of those. Like going to hit that, it might just be like, hey, hit 4 long balls, and he just like flexed, and that was it. The thing is over. Like exhibition.
That's very possible, Beef. But I bought his syringe. I want to.
He needs to believe. He needs to believe.
I'm like Mulder. I just want to believe, man. I want to believe. All right, MSS.
Yeah,
we've been waiting a long time. Give us a couple 2-3 things you got from this fucking garage sale.
Well, hey, not to like go crazy here, but like I just recorded before this because we weren't sure what was going to happen tonight, right? There could be a game starting right now, but there's not. So I recorded a 40-minute little reveal of the garage sale haul. So if you like seeing a little taste that I'm going to do right now, just know that I got you for 40 minutes. Now, you might hear some of the same stories, like going to Olive Garden and the power being out at the movie theater. So that's not going to be original content when you read it. You'll hear it the next time. Yeah. But
you'll love it even more the next time you hear it.
So this past Saturday, June 6th, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., which they stayed open later. The White Sox Charities had a garage sale over on 35th and Shields. You enter in gate 1. It's over in the patio. They put all the stuff out on the picnic tables, and people go through and go crazy. People get there very early. Myself and Walter E. Money got there at 5 a.m. and we were probably 10th in line. There was somebody that got there at 1:30 in the morning. So when I left to your place, Chorizy, 2 hours later, somebody is showing up at the garage sale. I couldn't do that. That is just not something that I'm built to do. There was a little bit of rain, and we had to go put ourselves into the porta potty so we did not get drenched because there is no coverage over there, and it was dumping. So it was nice. Cleanest porta potty I've ever been in my life. Now, if you've never been to a Chicago, Loaf is like, I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm done. See ya. I don't want to hear about it.
See if he comes back.
Bullshit. He's probably pooping. So if you've never been to the Chicago White Sox Charities Garage Sale, they have game used memorabilia. They have promo items that they have discontinued. They have hats, brand new hats. They have tons of bats, tons of balls, tons of jerseys. This one was very jersey heavy. There was tons and tons of jerseys.
Bobby
So
Dahlbeck's all over the place.
oh, just everything. Anyone that you would ever like. I saw Justin Jersley jerseys everywhere. Like, there was so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
how many did you buy?
I was very tempted. Trust me, Chorizy. I was very tempted. But here's some things that I just wanted to show you real quick. Now, if you want to see the whole haul, you got to watch the video when I release it. I will definitely throw it all over the place. Now, not everything you get at the garage sale is used or game worn or anything. It could be brand new stuff that the players just never use. I have a lot of jackets that I got there that I've gotten. Now, these were never worn. And these are these Nike fucking shorts with the City Connect thing on there. I'll fucking love them. They're really nice. Now, I had to buy XL and 2XL because I wasn't sure which ones were going to fit, and you can't just try stuff on while you're standing there in front of a bunch of people. So I grabbed both. The 2X fits me. The XL does not. And Loaf, since you don't have an ass, I think you might fit in the XLs pretty well. I know these are a little bit longer than you normally like, but maybe I'll let you have this.
I'm so incredibly fat right now, so no. We're not even gonna try
okay.
it, no.
Damn.
Yeah,
sorry. All right. Well,
the 5XL there. Maybe I could fit in that. Yeah, I left to go to the bathroom, MSS, because you had 20 minutes of preamble, man. I want to see what you got, man. I don't give a fuck about sitting in the rain, or I don't give a fuck about Wally either. Like,
you missed nothing.
I missed nothing. I know. I left. I was saying, fuck.
I like to talk it up a little bit.
This could be 40 minutes too. I mean, what the hell?
I like to make this smart, make it good stuff. Now, this is something that I thought of you immediately when I saw it, Loaf, because and actually, Aloha, Mr. Hand. It is a sleeveless, like,
that's nice
vest, right? But it's like that fleece material. So originally I see it and I go, man, this looks goofy, man. Why would I wear that in the summer? It seems like it's really hot. Well, it's not for the summer. It's for the fall. Exactly.
Yeah,
this thing
baby.
is awesome. It's got the hood on the back. It's dope, right? And then,
that's awesome.
because Wally Money's fat, he got the other 2XL and it fits him like a little big. So he might be giving it away. But first thing that Aloha does is he fucking ruins this for me, because if you look at it and like you can't really see it here, but like all the numbers, right? The whites are the ones that the White Sox won a World Series. One of the whites is 98. The White Sox did not win a World Series in 98. It was actually the Bulls. So this is a misprint. So that is why these were in the sales, but I still like it. It's pretty cool. I don't think anyone will notice that. It's only
wear it. Who gives a fuck, man?
Oh, dude, it is cool. I put it on. I was like, actually, I really like this. That was pretty sweet. Now, there was, like I mentioned before, there's a ton of jerseys, a ton of stuff there. This one, I'm not a big jersey guy, but like I saw this jersey and for some reason it just made me feel I should buy this jersey. And it's like the old the spring logo, like spring training logo. Got the SOX on there. Number 94. It's big enough for me to get into it. So I bought this jersey. Well, I don't know.
I don't know who 94 was either.
I don't know who it was. It's probably some prospect, but a big prospect or a coach. It could be a coach. It was only $40 though. So that was like what I thought was pretty cool, because a game used jersey for $40, brand, that's nice.
Yeah.
You didn't look up who it was?
No, I didn't have time, dude. My kid's been home.
He's getting on me for I didn't send out those bobbleheads, but he didn't have time.
So now, no, you made the like, I'm gonna give this away. Fuck MySoxSummer. He sells shit. I'm gonna give it away. you made that proclamation 6 months ago and haven't sent one thing out. So it's a little bit different. So anyway, now when you get here early at the garage sales, the good stuff is still around, like because you're there early. So one of the things that I was interested in trying to find was the City Connect 2 helmets, but couldn't find it. I got the jerseys though. Oh, we got this one.
Oh yeah,
which I thought was awesome. And look at that. Like it's got the flying sock. It's got the 45 for Shanks. You guys know who number 37 is?
No, I don't.
And it's game issued. Well, you probably don't know it because he never played a fucking inning for us.
Oh,
and it's
Gus
Varland. You got Gus Varland's jersey because I thought it was cool looking. And it's just these.
Well,
these
according to
jerseys,
Pinos, he didn't play. But he did actually play.
He did actually play for us.
Exactly.
He was good.
How many games? He didn't play very long, did he?
No, he pitched like the second half of 2024.
Yeah.
And actually, he was a key in me winning the state dinner bet.
Jeff T looked up. I just saw the same thing. Yoandres Gomez is the 94.
He never. Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah, who we just faced.
He never wore this jersey. He never wore this jersey though because he didn't play. This is 2025. So got the Gus Varland. These were like a little more expensive, but they're also no-namers. They were $150. So I thought those were cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got a few of those. Now, boys, this is the last thing I'm going to show you. And people, remember, if you want to see everything that I got, you get up there. Okay. Somebody's got to mute Luke. I can't take Luke anymore. We'll get him the fuck out of here.
No mute.
So remember when Gus Varland? I remember that he's an actual player. I'm saying he didn't play for us last year, 2025. He never wore that jersey.
You're right. He didn't play with us in 2025.
He didn't play with us in
I think it was let go before the season started. Let me look it up to be sure. But
I don't know if he was let go.
Which is what MSS was saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. He played in 2024.
So go fuck yourself, Luke. You should go get high. All right, just be high and stop talking to me.
Now, on more megs than you can handle.
Oh, many more megs. My God, he would embarrass you in a meg show off.
He did. He would. Here, this one right here is an old jersey.
Kenny Williams,
right? It's very old, right? So I looked at the tag, right? Went down, looked at the tag. You know who made this jersey?
DH Gate.
Fucking Wilson, baby. Wilson, made in USA. This is a true ass vintage batting practice, spring training jersey potentially. Who knows, right? Why did the MySoxSummer buy this jersey? He's not a jersey guy. This is why. It's Ken Griffey Jr.'s jersey. It's gotta be. We got it. So this is what MSS is going to do when he gets some time. He is going to research and see if he can find something that proves that this is Ken Griffey Jr.'s jersey that I just bought for $40. I'm pretty sure it's his. There is no way. There's no way that this is not his jersey. The guy at the garage sale, I made the joke. I go, "Oh, this has got to be the kid's jersey, right?" And he goes, "I don't know, man." He's like, "A lot of players wore 17 for the Sox," and I was like, "You're not understanding the joke, sir."
Is that a Ross Gload jersey?
It might be. Who knows? I don't know. It's pretty dope, though. It's pretty cool. But that's just a taste. That's just a taste of what I got at the garage sale. Please go check out the video when we post it. I definitely put it out there. I do that all the time.
Fellas, I think we've reached the point in the night where we're about to get washed out by the next wave of this storm. So we're going to jump.
Sounds good.
To thank yous and GFYs. Beef, who are you thinking of GFY?
I want to thank my lovely call-in people. I was happy that we got a few of those today. Aloha, Mr. Hand. I wanted to have Pedro Velasco. He didn't kind of jump in here, but he should have jumped in here. And then Jean-Marie.
He was backstage for a minute.
And then for a second, but then he left. Yeah, so I wanted to get. We need to get him on here at some point. I'm going to leave that offer open to him. He can come back. No more. He doesn't need to do more super chats. He can just come back. And then Jean-Marie's 55, a list of 55 over 55 that you would fornicate with. Very fun. It was fun to do that. It's nice to mix up the show a little bit by doing some of that stuff. So thank all of you who did that.
MySoxSummer, who you thinking are GFY?
I'm just gonna thank the good people at the White Sox charities for putting on another successful garage sale. according to Matt Ramsey, highest grossing garage sale ever. Like they made more money, which makes sense to me because they had more jerseys than I'd ever seen at a garage sale. And it was fun. And a big thank you to all the people that were in line that we got to converse with and talk to. It was just fun. It was fun to have Wally back too, like, because he hasn't been there in a while. So it was fun to have him there. Everyone loves Wally. As soon as he pulls up, everyone's like, oh, Wally. Everyone like fuck you, MSS. We see you all the time. But yeah. So, shut up. Luckily, we're not public. We're not really live. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Didn't know. You got to tell me those things. So, but
I will tell you.
So that was it. Chorizy, who are you thinking of GFY?
I'm just thinking everybody who jumped on tonight to watch this.
It was fun
because we were not planning to do this. We had a lot of fun tonight. It was a great time, and great times end at some point. So have a good night, everybody. We will talk to you very soon.
In the city of Chicago, back in the day, there was a ball player. They called him Jizz. They said playing for the White Sox, he had a certain flair. He hit 69 home runs, man, that ain't fair. He swung that bat like a wild tornado storm. Every time he stepped up, he smashed it. It was the norm. The ladies in the stands, they couldn't help but stare. The legend of Alejandro Jizz spreading everywhere. Ooh, Alejandro Jizz got the magic touch. On the field, he was a king.